Listen, Jamaica was the one, bruv, because they just used to come and bring you whatever you wanted at any time. But I will never forget that when I went to Jamaica and they had curry chicken for breakfast. I told the woman and the thing, this is the problem, you know. I said, this is the problem. She said, what do you mean? I said, it's a problem, but let's do this. And I said that I destroyed it. I destroyed it, blood. Jamaica was a problem, blood.
How much weight did you gain?
I gained a lot of weight. I'm just losing it now. That's how much weight I'm
losing it now.
When did you go?
Last November 2 years ago.
And you're only just
Losing it now, bruv.
Yes. Yeah, in fact, let's do the applause now. Yes. And yes, welcome to episode 300 of the Eloquently Say Nothing podcast.
This is
Podcast.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Sparta.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents and other small insects.
This is Gaza.
Yes,
I like that.
You ever cut your hair?
Yeah, go on.
Did you cut your own hair?
Yeah.
It's slightly.
Yeah, okay. It's a bit slanted.
I never noticed it's slight before.
Most times, sometimes a bit more than others, but I did it very quickly this time. I was in a rush.
Fair enough.
So this is like a 10-minute, 20-minute job.
Okay.
Maybe not 10, 20-minute job. Yes. I am Stavros Boss.
Get down.
And you can catch me at Stavros Boss everywhere.
I've got a much higher appreciation for you with that stupid phone thing after last week's debacle. I tried to do it at the same time.
Yeah, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but you should see the way I was fiddling. I didn't know I was there. So I have much more of appreciation that
finesse, the best a man could get.
He has no finesse.
I finesse bastard.
Yeah, you can catch me at Stavros Bus everywhere. In the room with me tonight, who am I going to go first? Let's start off with the person that started off with me. DJ Web Singer.
Spider sense tingling. 300. What's going on, people? It's good to be here from the beginning till now. We've traveled. We've had many a conversation, many a story, many a situation. From broken showers to Weight watching to
This is Gaza.
to the Yak episodes. It's been a good one. Thanks for being with us. DJ Websling on Instagram, DJ Websling on Twitter.
Man was talking like it was a eulogy, boy. Like we're going down tomorrow.
You get me?
Once upon a time.
And in front of me, I have
That was appropriate.
I have my brother, Big Wala.
Okay. Big Wala Insta, Big Wala Twitter. What's good, people?
Like you did it yourself. The timing was just like you did it yourself.
He messed up.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you messed up, man.
Yeah,
mess
but
up.
I'm saying
Mess up.
It was a good mess up.
his mess up is how yours usually sounds.
No, my one. No,
His mess up is your good.
no, my one. I do it while the person's talking, isn't it? Because so I thought he does it, but it's fine.
Finesse.
I don't know which one of these guys came next.
Do me.
Okay, Mr.
Not that it means anything, but yeah.
No homo. Pause.
I want to be next.
Shut up.
Pick me.
I
want to play.
Pick me.
Are you a male pick me? Brother,
If you was,
it's not cold, you know.
would you be a pick me if you was a woman?
All of this stuff.
Would I be a pick me if I was a woman?
If you
Hold that
sorry,
for
yeah.
let clear the email.
A pygmy.
pick me.
Mr. Wolf.
What's going on, people? What's going on? Ain't it a pleasure to be here on number 300? But I got my Yoruba proverb for you before I continue. And it goes a little something like this. Ẹlẹ́rù ló ń gbé ẹrù ẹ̀ kí àtọ̀ bá fọwọ́ kún. Ẹlẹ́rù ló ń gbé ẹrù ẹ̀ kí àtọ̀ bá fọwọ́ kún.
That sounded authentic.
Yeah, and that
He was
translates...
practicing in the car.
Yeah. That translates to the owner has to first pick up his or her luggage before others will extend hands of support. The wisdom translation is take responsibility and ownership before seeking help. Don't expect support from others if you're unwilling to do all you can.
Huh?
Does that make sense?
Basically me.
You're talking
Because I'm talking,
staccato.
wisdom translation is take responsibility and ownership before seeking help. Don't expect support from others if you're unwilling to do all you can.
Okay.
Shout out to Kevin Samuels.
Wow. Don't look
Kevin-
for support for others.
Kevin Samuels kind of said the same thing. He was talking about with women. That women, the difference between men and women is that women look for or expect somebody to do things for them rather than men who just do things.
For self.
You know what?
Okay.
Sorry, before you get to you then.
No, go on.
I'm gonna forget.
No, go on.
Because I was just today I realized that I've had my life is with women is split in half. And it's half women that don't want your help for anything. They ultra independent. They want to do things for themselves. They fight you to even try and help them. And then the other half of the women I know is women that is like
Round one.
they're quite happy to take even up to the point where it's like
Japan.
where it's like a little something for the lady, please. So it's like I don't know too many people in the middle.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like, give me money, or I'm never taking money from you. I don't want your help. I don't want your assistance. I don't want anything from you. It's like there's not much middle ground in it.
This is like the Joe Budden and Kevin Samuels conversation. It's actually better than I expected it to be.
I'd like to listen to that.
No, it'd be good. Them two are good.
Oh, he never said no. Joe Budden never really said anything. It was
Kevin
just
Samuels is a
Kevin
good
Samuels.
talker, man.
But things he was saying in there was quite interesting.
Which one? Joe.
No, Kevin
Kevin
Samuels.
Samuels.
All right, we'll get to that momentarily.
But anyway, you can catch me on
sorry.
Instagram on aka Mr. Wolf and on Twitter on aka_Mr. Wolf.
Plug it.
Shout out to the Yoruba Proverbs crew who post consistently, and you can catch them on Twitter at Yoruba_Proverbs on Twitters.
Plug.
Imagine if they came up to us and
talking into his mouth.
copyright. You copyrighting our stuff.
That'll be funny.
Shout out Cuthbert the Caterpillar. Free Cuthbert.
Free Cuthbert the Caterpillar.
Free Cuthbert.
Right, that social media, that Audi is big pimping on the social
Free
media.
Cuthbert.
I love when corporate companies pimp the social media. Last but not least, before we actually delve into the conversation,
Mr. Wolf was enjoying whatever
it's a good drink. Yeah?
That was an encore, yes. Yes.
We'll talk about that momentarily.
It's something.
My brother, your
It's
brother,
something.
our brother, Mr. Lux himself, Simple Simon.
My thing is not good this week, to be honest with you.
Simple of Loxley.
Yes, I am Simple of Loxley. My thing's not good this week because I'm just in celebration mode. I ain't even got no apology video. I just said 300. 300. Which episode is this? 300. 300. 300. 300. 300. That's all I want to do. I just want it like that.
Yes. I know that we're celebrating.
Celebration, bitches.
I know that we're celebrating, but
Yeah.
before we're celebrating,
Tonight.
at the beginning, just want to say a big condolences to anybody that's going through any situation in St. Vincent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Oh yeah, Floyd, you haven't done your socials, have you?
Yeah, at
Sokals.
Simple Simon.
Your Sokals.
My Sokals. At Simple Simon FB on Twitter. I don't have Instagrams. Gaza for Life Alliance and the Foundation.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Iron
cats and
fist.
dogs, rodents and other small insects,
Have a small
welcome to the
insect.
ESN podcast.
I was on the Clubhouse with her actually talking about the St. Vincent. I don't use the Clubhouse anymore, but she pinged me into a room about that St. Vincent thing. So I said, let me go in.
You don't want to use it no more.
I don't use it because I've switched off notifications. When they say switch off notifications and it helps you not go on social media, because nobody ever tags me on anything, because I'm not popular on any social media, I don't get pinged on anything. But on Clubhouse, it's different. On Clubhouse, they ping you for anything. Oh, such and such is talking, such and such is happening. And so if I see something that's interesting me, I'll go in. But I switched it all off. So now you have to literally ping me for me to see if there's a room. Otherwise, I forget Clubhouse even exists. And a couple of people pinged me about the room. Sarah pinged me, and
I want to play a couple tunes, bruv.
and then Our Lady pinged me, and then so I went in there, and because I knew it was gonna be my Stavros Says for this episode, so I wanted to try and get as much information as I could before
St. Vincent was going to be, or like
giving because
the information.
I gave some money and I wanted, and maybe I don't know, something everyone's talking about getting barrels. Like maybe barrels is better than giving money. So I wanted to listen to what people had to say before I spoke on it.
Okay.
This man wants to do something.
I'm gonna rock a couple of tunes.
Go ahead, my brother.
Just a couple. You ready?
In celebration, I'm ready. This thing is on.
Have you got your Bibles and your? No, I'm joking.
What? Yeah, what?
Keep it real.
Can I try a different one of these?
Yeah, bro, they ought to be open up, man.
He's not even in the first
this
verse.
is a monopoly. Niggas ain't stopping me, and we can't lose cause Puff set us up properly. Just won't settle for lesser. Who won't test us? We be in the 5 with the goose headresses. Locks put niggas under pressure. You should've knew that. It's always them new cats that'll get you. Better start looking at things.
He
from
said
my
slurring his
angle.
words.
I'm trying to be up on the board with a triangle next to my name with a 10 or 20. Now that's when we really can say you get money. But right now, all I do is sit back.
ESN Radio.
The last verse.
Can I live?
No one man on us. Can I live? No one man can stop me. Can I live? No front line.
Should have picked the Black Rob song.
Can I live? Do I got to bring it to these kids?
Like, whoa.
Can I live? If I don't live,
Nobody
lives.
lives.
Listen to my AK toters, money bill folders, bad bitch holders, whips with big motors. On the low for years, the feds can't decode us. We bust rounds, all you gotta do is load us. My nighttime prowlers and grimy after hours. Clarke and I, Mo Malone with Eddie Bowers, flipping cake niggas, who stripping tape
Hit you.
niggas, upstate niggas, my
Very
Crystal
much.
Lake niggas. We gon' hold it down if we gotta shake.
Bleeding in my
niggas.
chest.
Make niggas do what we say or break niggas.
Pause it.
Pause
Pause that still.
Pause it. Right, listen. If you were outside when War was playing in the clubs, I feel sorry for you.
In the streets, bruv.
If you don't understand what Black Rob was doing to people in the club when War was playing, bro,
Jesus.
I feel sorry for you. If you don't know the dance that people was doing to War in the club,
Jesus.
I feel sorry for you.
You know what? You just took me down memory lane properly. You know?
And if you never had a mad sis uptown who was,
Whoa.
you were missing.
It's brought back a lot of gorgeouses.
Not even gorgeous for me.
It's a lot of Westwoods as well.
Pretty gorgeous for me.
ESN Radio.
This is 2000. This is kind of a
shush.
grand time.
Yeah, this is Hanover Grand Time. Yeah.
I had this bad bitch uptown.
Whoa.
Had me fucked up in the head, I mean.
Whoa.
Bought the bitch diamonds and pearls, I mean.
Whoa. Oh,
Should've seen the shit signing on the wrist.
Whoa.
Now money ain't a problem, see my dough is like.
Whoa.
Pulled out my bankroll on y'all niggas like.
Whoa.
Lost the boot strength from 210 like.
Whoa.
Faggot wanna print my blueprints, I'm like.
Whoa.
Had to hit the brakes on y'all niggas like.
Whoa.
Niggas getting both on my block like.
Whoa.
Coming home within a half an hour like.
Whoa.
Listening to ESN just like,
More or less, more so. I rip your torso. I live the fast life. Through in the Porsche slow like whoa.
My niggas like dough, like dro, nitro, my flow, nice clothes, like whoa.
Listen, you see that tune? It is easily maybe in the top 10 of hip hop classics.
Seriously, you put that in your top 10?
In
The
of,
remix is
of,
better.
of hip hop club, commercial club classic, because everybody knows this.
I wouldn't say easily.
I wouldn't say easily either. I would say something like Super Fug is easily. Because Super Fug was... That one is there. That one they're different, bro.
I wouldn't. Okay, I rephrase. So much, not so much as top 10, but it's one of the most well known.
It's one of the bangers.
It's like
It's a banger.
Yeah, because ever since Jimmy Crack gone,
Yeah, but again, that's a particular banger. I don't think everyone
Yeah,
got played that.
that one. If you would that one, because whoa, you don't have to be there them times. They could play Whoa in the club now, and people do that. Same with Super Fug. You could have been like 5 when Super Fug came out now, but if you're clubbing now and they play that, you go mad. But that
particular
Crack, you had
Busta Rhymes, that one there. That's not the same as Put Your Hands on My Eyes Can See or
You had to
Woo
be
Ha
there.
or something. But that particular
that one right there.
That one is a particular time
That one right there.
and a particular vintage. That will understand that beat. But whoa, that one there is different.
Serious, bro.
That one there is different.
And the reason why we are playing Black Rob's tunes is because, unfortunately, we got news this evening. We're recording on a Saturday. that Black Rob has passed away. You don't know the cause of his death.
He's with his brother DMX now.
Yeah,
I think he needed a liver or
he apparently had 4
Kidneys.
strokes or something like that, innit?
4 strokes.
He's had quite a few strokes.
Shit.
Damn.
He looked in a bad way when I saw that video. Bro.
Yeah.
51 years old. Robert Ross was his name. Best known as Black Rob. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in
It's
peace.
50 the clock out. Number now.
51, you said.
51, but
51.
it's only fast life livers that are hitting that 51.
Live the fast life.
For real. Yeah, man.
The hood die young. All that mean to me is that the hood die young. You know what I'm saying to you?
Apparently he was homeless.
Too bad I can't pour some liquor.
I hear you, Mike.
I'd like to pour some liquor
Well,
for
you
him.
can't. Go and pour it.
Pour it down your throat.
Go into your car and
Yeah,
pour it
for
on the floor.
No, listen. There's a little segue, bro. A little segue for us to talk about the liquor. That's all.
What kind of liquor are you talking about there?
I'm talking about potent punches, bro.
Hello, who?
Potent punches.
Shall we try to do the ad?
Yeah, I've actually got. He sent me something to read actually.
Oh, for real?
Potion punches. But you got the G fruit punch.
Yeah, what's the other flavors there? We got all right.
the bubblegum
In
punch?
fact, before because I hate when people just talk randomly. We're being it's not being sponsored. What do you want to call it?
Well, let's say the party has been sponsored by. Because we're having a party tonight.
We are celebrating our 300th episode. So if you didn't understand,
We're having a bashment
because this one's going to
party.
be called the 300th episode. We are celebrating our 300th episode. 10 years in the game, 300 deep. You know,
This
11.
is Gaza.
don't worry about the math. That's how it works out. And we have been graciously sent some juice, some yak, some drink, some alcohols for us to celebrate.
Some energy.
Or to help us
The
celebrate.
devil's water.
And the juice is called
Potent
punches.
punches.
Potent Punches. All right. And you can look on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat as well. At Potent_punches on Snapchat, Potent Punches, search for that on Instagram, and Potent Punches on Twitter. And we have 3 flavors here in these little jugs. I like the packaging.
Yeah, you like the distribution, yeah?
This flyer, I very much like the flyer.
Listen, this is barbecue season. You get me?
Yeah.
Barbecue season. I'm a man that likes to do my own mixes myself, and I appreciate the punches that is produced on this
Yeah.
thing.
It's a carry thing. Like even the little buckets.
bottle.
The bottles that it comes in. It's a nice little walk with it kind of thing. That's a summer. I would see this doing really good at festivals.
I always wonder
Yeah,
how they
because
put
you could drink it straight from the tin.
Yeah.
Festival.
There's little sachet like pouches things. You know them ones
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like you squeeze as well.
Yeah.
Almost like a Capri Sun.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
Yeah, these would do good at a festival, definitely.
So we got 3 flavors here. We got blue bubble rum. What's the one you got in there, bro?
I got G fruit punch.
Yeah, and I got red rum over here.
Red rum.
Red rum murder.
You know, like that there.
In fact, let me.
Red ram.
It's murder.
It's murder. Yes. All right. I'm just playing with that thing now. All right.
I only just started playing with that.
Yes. Basically,
But I wouldn't do it for the normal
because I can't
podcast.
sit here. We're recording. We're recording.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
never
You don't
have
get time to
actually
play with it. Yeah.
I'll do it during ESN radio. I wouldn't do it during ESN.
Why not?
Yeah, I'll switch it off, man. I just did it for the
So
one.
everyone's just going to be echoing when we
It's
do
not
it.
everyone.
Remember that time that we made an episode that was echo, full echo?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the ladies on it?
I can't remember, but
Incidentally.
it was just full echo. Yeah, it was the ladies. We had to do it again.
Yeah.
Listen, this is not episode 300. This is like episode 320 something.
Because of the reruns.
Reruns, different podcasts.
The amount of times we've recorded and it hasn't recorded.
Oh,
The
man.
amount of times we've recorded and it's on the wrong mic and we've had to go again.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, actually, let me read the spiel for this Potent Punches before we move on.
Potent ting. Oh,
And
the
then-
ting is
and
potent
then
still
tell them
though.
that we got a little giveaway thing as well. You guys are gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do the giveaway. Like maybe it should be like a review or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Oh, I'll give you a
But we should-
poem
we're
by a
gonna have
right
to-
honourable and you have to tell me who it is. Something like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, yeah, all right.
All right, and Potent Punches is an up-and-coming black-owned rum punch brand. It's a fairly new company, started last year in August. You got 3 flavors, which we've mentioned. So the red rum is our take on original style rum. Blue bubble rum is a strawberry bubblegum flavor. And G Fruit Punch is a rum punch with grapefruit base. This is our current range. More flavors are being worked on as we speak.
What did you say was in the red rum one?
Grapefruit base.
That was the G.
Just a G fruit.
That was the G fruit punch. The other, what was the base of the red rum one?
Oh, my bad. Red rum is just it's their take on the original style rum punch.
Yeah, boy. I'm gonna. Yeah, that.
Listen.
Hey, the thing's called potent punches. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's very potent.
Shout out.
Get damn foul to see it.
Shout him out. But there's Africans and Nigerians in this building.
Yeah.
We want one with snaps.
Oh, yeah. If he
We want one with snap, you know?
if he hits the snaps is a
We want
problem.
one with snap.
Yeah, but this thing is all right. Like I said, definitely festivals. If carnival was running, this would definitely be a good carnival juice.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
reckon. It's so easy to carry.
Yeah, it's easy to carry, and because of how strong it is, you could realistically put a little water in it and stretch it, and it will still do you.
Do you know what I like as well? Because the bottle's got like a big cap on it, you can actually put ice block inside it.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Or you can actually just make it into an ice. So you can put it in the freezer like this and then let it be iced.
Are you meant to freeze punches though?
Punches,
Is it meant to be too cold?
you can have them slushy.
What do you mean?
Slushy punch
I
is
don't
good.
drink in it, so I
No,
don't.
when you have a cocktail, you're meant to be cold. You're not meant to drink like wine. There's some bush people that wants to drink red wine in the fridge and that type of stuff. You don't
yeah,
do
but
that.
I'm asking about these.
No, if you're drinking this stuff like this, you should have an ice with it.
Yeah, it should be a nice ice.
All right.
But yeah,
And the ice will melt into it to make it not as potent.
imagine walking around
So
carnival.
this is from the founder who's an associate of mine. So he says, as a social drinker myself, in my experience, a lot of products on the market were flavoursome but not strong enough. So there you go.
Me bumbo clat, it's strongy.
My focus with my product was to produce a strong, hard-hitting drink without overpowering the flavour of the drink. When people are having get-togethers, drink-ups, park days, anywhere you can think of where people will be enjoying a drink, I would love a potent punches to be their drink of choice. In a short space of time, the business has grown a lot quicker than I ever expected. And Potent Punch has managed to make quite a bit of noise on the drink scene.
Oi.
So it says we've got a number of influencers, public figures, blah, 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 pictured with the drink. And I believe our drinks are reasonably priced, although he doesn't say the price here. You're going to have to go to the social medias. Once again, that's Potent_punches on Snap and Potent Punches on Insta and Twitter, and find out where you can get it, what the price is. And he says every customer is important and we try to reflect that in the customer service we provide. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm telling you now.
Bang, 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 bang.
Brother, I'm telling you now, the thing's called Potent Punches and
It's potent.
it's potent.
Listen,
fam. It's not a lie. That
if you open it, you could be drunk.
yeah, it's potent.
It's one of the rum in
It's
there.
one of that's why I said to you it would be good for festivals, because I reckon one of them could do at least 2 people.
Listen,
maybe 3.
What? 2?
Maybe 3.
Listen,
Bruv, bare people can drink this, man.
that right there is potent, bro.
It's potent, isn't it?
if somebody drinks this on their own,
Then they're finished.
They're an alcoholic.
It's a neng. Oh, brother, I'm telling you. I don't. You know what it is, yeah? I want to be honest, but I don't want to overgas. You get what I'm saying to you? I hate when people overgas things, but this thing is strong.
I think
Nobody's had this one
I
yet.
think
I've only sipped it.
it'll be even better with a little bit of ice on it as well. You know?
Yeah, but I'm saying the
To
ice.
make it colder
Yeah,
still.
the ice will help that with making it cold, and it will carry. Rubbish.
I was
it was-
rushing from work, man. Otherwise,
it's good.
I was going to get the ice. And then I was
think it's
rushing
good.
from work.
No, it's a
and
good
then I
thing,
ended up sitting
brother.
there for like 20 minutes.
Why
good
you go
thing.
to across the road
There's no ice there.
in Tesco?
Yeah, we run out.
If,
All right.
if wireless or whatever is running and my man sells at wireless, he'll do good, because this thing is.
So I'm hollering out.
The last time I see our brother Big Wahala drink was at your stag,
Yeah,
bro.
you stag do. Is that the last time you've had a drink?
No, probably. I make punches.
I'm a
Oh, okay, so you do drink a little bit.
No,
then.
I don't drink it, but I have
alcohol drinker.
I do what I do now because I have to taste it to make sure it's okay. So with my wife, she
So
likes.
the last time you had a drink, then?
Well, I didn't even have a drink now, did I?
No, I mean like.
The last time I had a proper drink was with Cuba.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm a hardback is strong.
yeah, because I also make. My wife likes me to make what's it called? Cocktails a lot. Because it's actually one of my pastimes to make cocktails and mocktails.
Nice.
Are you gonna be lean off now?
Brother, hold on 1 second. I'm thinking, yeah, Mr. Vans and Foles have got to taste this, bruv.
They might have already had this.
They've done it. They've done it first.
Yeah, they've done this. They've done this.
You know what? Yeah, I knew about it before them.
Yeah, I've seen this one before.
And then this is you know what, actually, because I'm standing up. Let me. This is the difference between our pods. Yeah, I'll bait us up, our own selves up, 300 episodes deep, and I'll bait us up. I know
Gaza.
the missus of the creator of this thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
So she hollered at me. She's like, listen, yeah, sort me out, innit? Do my man a solid? I said, yeah. I know the man. I've met I know the family, so no problem, man. Cool. So this is ages ago, all right? So
Is this a shower situation?
No, I'm not taking responsibility for this one.
All right,
I
then.
tell
Go
the man
on.
holler at me, yeah, and whenever he wants it, it's done, innit? Just give me the thing,
Yeah.
and then it's on. 2 twos, I see it on their podcast, innit?
Yeah. Man didn't even want to say their name.
Foles and Vans podcast. I see it on their podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on? And then I was like, what's going on? She's like, yeah. I mentioned it to he reached out to them on the same day they hooked up. Had it on the thing, that podcast.
Yeah. Why? So why?
The same day that they heard about
because
it.
we
they
move like our age. That's why we
the
move like
same
slow
day
old
they heard
bastard
about
blacks.
it, they had it on the pod. It's like, oh, we're recording today. Boom, boom, boom. Got the product.
That's what you have to do, man. But I like how
that's months ago.
I like how they move because they're doing the same thing. They're not going to endorse a product that they ain't actually at least sampled yet. And I'm the same way still. So that's why I had to sample it before I do any talking on mic about it.
I'm glad you men are enjoying it,
brother. This thing's not. I'm not enjoying it. It's enjoying me, blood.
Let me just do another rest in peace on a quick one. For I believe her name is Helen McCrory.
McCrory. Yeah, I know.
Shout out Polly from Peaky Blinders, man.
Yeah,
that's another real one that's gone, blood. Polly from Peaky Blinders was the one in Peaky Blinders. You know, she'll be sorely missed. So yeah, that's another rest in peace. But this pot and punch thing is
it's potent, isn't it?
I can't drink this thing.
Trust me.
That's why. Just want it to be known that I had, like, you know, when they do like when they use like the droplets to like in science.
Yeah.
That's what I had. That is enough for me already.
I'm telling you, it's just I'm not drinking it as I'm drinking it. I literally just want to taste it.
I think we should talk about drinking stories. And seeing as we're talking about this,
fire blood.
Because my favorite story of drink, I've got two drunk stories. We mentioned them both on the pod, so I'll be quick. One of them is when one of our cousins got very drunk I say our cousin, your cousin, in South London, and he was driving home drunk after the shooting. London Bridge, innit?
Mm. Oh, yeah.
Remember, it was Alizé. It was like everybody had a bottle of Alizé.
Yeah. They used to do good deals on Alizé, man.
Yeah.
Alizé and champagne.
And that's when I knew it was the devil's drink. Because they weren't drinking that much.
Everybody was champagne.
Finished. People were throwing up outside. And then I just remember the last turn he did before my house. Hulk. He's just like, I was just waving. This is how bad we were, man. I was driving on the wrong side of the road. All that stuff. None of us were scared, you know.
Yeah, it's a bit mad.
None of us were scared, you know. It's like
I was in that car.
Yeah, you weren't in the car because you can't be in anybody else's car. I have to be in my own car.
I used to drive with him.
He used to drive with me.
Yeah, well, he trusts you, innit?
I had to drive with him by force.
That was one. Because
I remember he was driving drunk too. Don't worry, it happened.
I thought that was the second story.
The second story, yes, you ended up leaving drunk, if I recall.
Yeah.
But it was inside the club on your birthday.
Yeah.
How old were you then, man?
19.
It was 19. Yeah, I remember. 19.
19? So what's that? 15 years ago?
A long time ago.
Everything is 15 years ago to you, though.
Brother.
Everything I say now is 15 years ago.
Let me put it to you like this. The other day I said to somebody, the year 2000 was 21 years ago.
Mad.
Imagine that.
And I was an adult.
And you remember doing stuff in the year 2000. You get me?
Yeah.
And it was 21 years ago.
I remember where I was when the Twin Towers fell.
Brother, that's almost a mortgage.
I was at R&B Ringtones. I was in the office.
Yeah.
We sat down and just watched it on the TV.
I'll tell you, man, a story afterwards, man. I can't say it on here, man.
What, the drunk story?
Nah, about the Twin Towers, man. Deep.
Is it?
You can't say it on the air.
He's Illuminati, man.
They'll catch us. Man's gonna catch us.
It'll probably be something weird like, oh, you know what? I bust a nut when the Twin Towers is going down.
I was with one female.
It's like, yeah. It just so happened that I ejaculated at the moment that the buildings came.
And she said I could feel the earth move, but it was the towers coming down.
It was building number 7.
That's why you lot are drinking when you're making jokes about the Twin Towers.
It's not even. But
it's 20 years ago. Though.
It's 20 years
They're
ago.
They're going to pull out the troops now from Afghanistan.
Yeah, on the anniversary of it.
Anniversary. It's still mad though how those people would jump in from like to think of somebody making the decision to either run through the flames or to jump out of a burning building at height is just mad.
At that height.
That's what I said. It's just mad. It's just mad.
It's not an ultimatum you ever want in
life.
Yeah, so can I go back to my happy stories?
Sorry, yeah.
Not to depress us.
Brother, the thing's potent.
The other time was at your 19th birthday in the club, and we forget what we were doing. It's just everybody had a bit of yak, and we
did a lot that day.
Then it was just fun, and you, and MGF were drinking yak off women's chests as they poured it on their chest and licked it and drank it off.
That's letting know.
Before the Me Too movement.
Let it be known it was 20 years ago almost.
It's 20 years ago.
22 minutes
I'm going to be
ago.
39 this year.
So
It's 21 minutes ago, actually.
So nearly 20 years ago.
Nearly 20 years
Why
ago.
do you have to put that disclaimer?
Because his wife might be listening to him talk about employee breast or somebody's breast.
I think she knows about that one. I think I told her about
You
it.
might have told her, but just in case.
If I had done
Just in
that's the type
case.
of thing I tell my wife. I'll tell her every periodically. I'll just tell her. No, that's not
I used to try paying her for
I
breast.
drank off breast, baby.
Yeah, that's. Other women let me. They were strangers and they let me do it.
Oh,
let
wow.
let me do it to you.
That night was a silly night.
Let me do it to you.
That
was a good night.
Rest in peace, Warlock, man.
That was a good
Yeah.
night.
Because Warlock was drunk outside as well, blood. Warlock was drunk, chasing one girl down the street.
Was it the Peugeot? Was it? You had a GT? Was it a Peugeot? Or
It was a
something?
Peugeot.
Shout out Runner as well, because Runner was also fully drunk.
Yes,
Everybody was drunk.
everyone was.
I was driving with Runner, but then I remember looking at the left hand side. I see Simple Simon with a champagne bottle swinging, driving his car, and I said, "This man is drunk." Big up Superman.
It's days like that.
Big up Superman, Mr. T and them man there as well, because they were there also drunk. Everybody was drunk, and then we went shush bar
Yeah, afterwards.
Shush, boy.
to continue the drink.
You got shush after.
I went home though. I went home.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I was mashed up, innit?
I don't even know if we even got into shush by the time we got there.
Yeah, I went home.
What is shush now?
I don't know.
It's like a casino or something, isn't it?
No, it's not even a casino
Gift
anymore.
shop.
It's some sort of government building.
Oh,
Yeah, they shut down all them Central London nights.
For any young people that are listening, the drink driving thing was incidental. It wasn't deliberately done.
Listen.
So it's not something that I'm celebrating.
our
And we do not condone.
Yeah.
Our parents did it well before us.
Oh man.
And we toned it down and we did it a little bit. Not me, because I don't drink. But your generation is not allowed.
No, but the thing about it is, out of my whole life, that's the only time I've driven drunk. And like I said, it wasn't planned. It was properly. I'd recently passed my driving test, recently got my license. I wasn't used to the fact that I was driving and what the inclinations and responsibilities of driving entailed. So I went out for my boy's birthday. I drove there because, wow, I've got a car now. Didn't put the 2 and 2 together. It sounds stupid, but I did not put 1 and 1 together and make 2 and say, no, actually, you shouldn't be doing this. So it's when I got out of the club and I was like, yeah, remember, I even asked, whose car am I getting in? He'd be like, bro, you drove. And I was like, what? That's when the reality kicked in.
This is when we have all these stories and we're talking about 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds. And I'm like, these people, they're young. And you're like, no, they're adults now. Some people's like, they're adults. And I'm like, you don't know nothing at 19. Just like you said though.
Yeah.
You went out knowing that I'm celebrating my boy's birthday. Let me drive there. And then you forgot that I drove and I'm drinking.
Yeah, exactly. Got outside. I was like, yeah, whose car am I getting in? Bruv, you drove.
But
I'm
if you had an accident
shit.
now and everybody was talking about the next podcast, what happened? He drove there, he drank, and then he drove home. And forget now with Uber and all that stuff, it's a different time. Obviously, you can still get taxi, don't get me wrong. But people will be like, well, he knew what he was doing before he left the house. And I'm the type of person that always says, well, maybe he didn't know. And
No, but you knew what he did when he got in the car, though.
Yes, that's fine. I wouldn't argue that point. But what I would argue is people were like, well, why did he drive in the first place? And I'd be like, some people wouldn't have even thought of it,
Well,
of course you would think of it.
He actually did think of it.
He just said he didn't.
No, you thought of it when you was told that you were going to drive.
Yeah.
So he did think about it.
No, before he got in the car.
When
I said before he left the house.
Before I left the house.
Before he left the house. No.
Before I
Man just likes to be cantankerous.
No, I'm just saying, but before he got in the car, he knew he was drunk.
Yeah,
Then he made a conscious decision to go home instead of coming gallivanting with the rest of us.
Exactly.
You should have gallivanted.
Nah, man, I couldn't because, like, I was drunk, man. I was drunk enough.
And you know what's depressing when I think about stuff like that? The bagel shop
Yeah.
in Dalston.
Well,
you see what it's become?
Did I ever tell you what happened
It's
after
turned
that?
into like a slime
Chicken shop type, whatever.
It looks
Slime.
it looks disgusting from the
Yeah,
outside.
it does. It looks grimy.
So what would you say
It looks like it
if
should be in
if it
South.
actually looked like that when we were going, but because of we were going, we didn't see it?
No, it wasn't like that.
That's
I look
yeah,
like
but
a
you
clean
would,
bagel shop.
No. Have you been there recently?
No, I ain't been there
it's
recently.
bad.
It looks disgusting.
They've changed it to something else which looked bad, and then they changed it to something else even further that looks even further
Yeah,
bad.
it just looks disgusting.
Shout out to them man that used to buy
There's some
Costco
good
cake
times in
and
that bagel
selling
shop. Yeah.
Costco cake like it's theirs. One time.
That shop has got a lot of memories for us. Well, for me anyway, definitely.
A bagel shop was the one time where I could chat to a woman. Like I had chest.
Is it?
I could talk to a woman in the bagel shop.
You know what I loved about that bagel shop is it separated north and south because you would get people from south that were going in there. Like if they came to a rave up in north, they would go there.
The same way we go to Bagel King.
Yeah, but the diehards will wait to go south, but you would get that like mixture in the shop.
Mr. Bagels, boy.
People from outside of the ends would be on there. I used to love that, man.
Mr. Bagel versus Bagel King.
Well, I'm going to say Mr. Bagels because it's mine, innit? But bare fights with Mr. Bagels.
In fact,
always.
No.
Bare people cuss. I feel sorry for the staff at Mr. Bagels because they were getting cussed out regularly.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. Man said good times, you know.
Listen.
It's mad toxic, but I hear what you're saying. You have to be there.
Appreciate your youth.
Yeah.
Appreciate your youth.
I remember after that party, I have one of my moments where I call my pussy hole moments.
What's that?
So I must have checked some girl in that club, and I surely because of the drink.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't drinking, by the way, but it was because there was copious amounts of drink. So she assumed that was somebody that was able to. Anyway, she was blatantly older than me. I say a lot older than me now. She's probably in her 20s.
Yeah.
So I got a number, blah 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 blah. I went my business thinking, I got this girl's number. I remember being at Walthamstow station, getting on the bus, and I said, let me call this girl. And I called her, and this one I knew I had no game at all, boy. I was like, oh, yeah, so thanks for coming to my party.
Thanks.
I said, like, oh, it's all right, babes. How you doing? I was chatting to her, yeah, all right, cool. Just never spoke to that girl again.
Man said, thanks for coming to my party. It was a club. Open night.
I had no idea what I was saying, boy. I just remember I was at Walthamstow Central, and I remember getting on the 48 to go back to the ends, and that's what I came with. And I said,
I blame my dad,
bro.
man. He didn't teach us no game.
That's funny.
Because he was moving with the yak.
If I had a son, I'm gonna teach him some game, man. In fact, I won't be able to teach my son any game.
Okay, you said that we don't have no game,
Why
but
is
our oldest brother clearly had game.
I don't know why.
It skipped some generations.
Yes, exactly. Some generations.
I blame him because he's the one before me, so he's supposed to school me. He didn't school me. That was bad, man. That's one of them days I was like, I got a couple of them moments where I'm just like, bro, is that you, Wala? Is that how bad you actually are?
I was terrible.
I can't teach my son game and all them things there.
You kind of learn it yourself, innit?
Yeah,
I think it's a responsibility.
No,
You teach them how to drive. You teach them.
I think that there's certain fundamentals, maybe.
This man, look at Steve Harvey.
But I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know.
I would, if I had game and I had a son, I would want to teach my son game.
I wouldn't teach my son game, but I would teach him confidence. I would always allow him to feel confident when he's talking to a woman, but I wouldn't teach him game.
How do you teach?
I think you got to give the bullet points of game, though.
Not really.
Certain things you say, certain things you do.
No, just say that you need to. If you ask me, I'm talking to a girl, what shall I say? I'll explain to him what I think.
Fat pom pom, come here.
This guy sounds drunk for real.
Check pussy.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
You're pussy potent. Like the punch.
Man said the triple P, you know.
Would you drink?
Pussy potent punches.
Would you drink it after?
You lot are this guy. Oh, you lot. This is getting.
See, now I might want to take one home with you now.
No. I would tell him to be confident when talking to a woman, and I might just tell him bits like stuff like that. But I'm not gonna go. This is the game. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, but what is be confident with a woman?
Don't try and be shy. Basically, just be yourself.
Don't try and be shy.
Be confident with a woman. Don't try and be shy.
Be yourself, innit?
You sound like the dad in Fences.
No, be yourself.
Stand up.
Be a man.
Look at my face when I'm talking to you.
No, just be confident in it. Just be who you are. If that's not enough for the person,
so
then
you
don't
would,
worry
all
about
right.
it.
So, because the type of advice I'm talking about is, if you see a woman and you like her, this is the kind of things you can approach to her. Don't look at her chest, look at her face.
That's
You know,
not the game though, is it? I thought you were talking about the game. I'm talking about all these speciality things,
Like
not just being a normal human being.
Yeah, but
that's
what game is. It's codes of conduct, isn't it?
If you
or
are,
manipulation, one of the two.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Manipulation.
well, I'm not manipulating.
Because you said when you say game,
you are.
When you say game, that's manipulation, innit? So I was thinking more of just a case of just chat to her, girl, innit? Just chat to her. Don't ever be afraid to chat to somebody.
Yeah, but, okay.
The way that I was
but it's
afraid
also
that
knowing
time
how to chat.
And
I'll tell him, don't hang around with those pussy or sweet boys that I did for all of my life.
Wow. And then you looked at me.
Still women away from you. I haven't even seen the woman.
Straight into your eye as well. He looked at your soul.
There was no need for that. Literally.
All right. Here's a
Shrek
thing. If you could go back in time and at birth, somebody says, all right, you're going to have some spars throughout your formative girl checking years.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You're going to roll with a crew.
Demand them.
Do you care if you're... Do you care if
You
you're,
struck the punch. Keep going.
do you care if you're the best looking one or not?
Do I care? I think I'm
you
alright with where I was.
You can be a choice. You can be the best looking, medium looking, or but worst looking. But in the world, you're still whatever you are in the world. In the big scheme of the world, you are an 8, wherever it is. Yeah. Do you want your bedrooms to be 9s and 10s, or do you want to be a 9 and want to be 7, or do you want to be the best looking out of your bedrooms?
I just don't want to be the one that's left with whoever's left with.
The scallywags.
Wow. Scallywags.
I would want to be.
You don't want to be the one that has to take it for the team.
I want to be in the middle. I want to be yeah.
I don't want to be the best looking one because that comes with responsibility I don't want to have.
What responsibility comes with being good looking?
The best looking. Well, I've seen this man walk into places and it's a problem for him. Problems I didn't want.
You don't want to end up with
But
Princess Priya's.
also don't want to have the issue where you walk in and
The lights go
which is what I had. You walk in
And
and,
the woman-
no one's looking at you because everyone's looking at this one.
The woman puts her coat on top of your head. Like, how this for me? How this?
As I said, there's stories in the past that have scarred me.
You know what? Actually, like I said the other day, I cut my hair it was my missus' birthday last month, and there's a way that she likes my hair. So, and I don't usually have it like that. And I cut my hair for her. Basically, did it for her. And
This is cut.
No, not like this.
Oh,
She doesn't
okay.
really like the bed. She wants the line in it.
Oh, she wants you to do the sweet boy.
Yeah. So she likes Ash, doesn't it?
Yeah,
That's
sweet boy.
that's what Ash do.
His wife likes proper ass.
There's a shirt she got me one time, and she like, because she doesn't buy me clothes, like never, because I'm the one with style in the home. And she came.
I'm the one with style in the home.
Yeah, man, blatant. And she came with a shirt, and I'm telling you, this came from Oxford Street in Accra. I'm telling you.
You know when you know no. You know when
Was
you buy.
it was it a safari? suit?
No. It's when you buy the shirts from the Turkish man. Them type of shirt
With the big colours.
Yes,
Yeah,
and it's got like a lining of the collar.
Was it a double collar one?
I don't know, but I knew. So, I said this woman's like,
Actually, when I bought me this shirt,
Your husband will like. You look good. You look good.
his description.
How you say in
was the best
Nigeria,
one.
Oga?
It was a Turkish man's shirt.
the man that you see.
Shout out Turkish out there.
The Turkish tailors. Don't disrespect them because they've been holding down the African community for a long time.
Oh, for sure. She should have got me a company in crocodile's shoes
As well.
Yeah, she should have. Really.
Shit, blood.
I said my wife is a true, and I love it about her. I love it. I love it.
She works at the AF, man.
I love it. About
How does she
her.
want your beard done? Like, okay, the kind of
line? So
okay.
to go back to my story, so I was looking at old pictures because sometimes I look at pictures of myself when I've got a good cut, and it's like
Like the $1 million man.
So sorry.
You want your beard cut asymmetrical like the $1 million man.
Okay.
I don't understand.
As in Ted DiBiase.
Yeah.
Well, better than that because this one was trash. But
Oh
yeah.
well, okay, cool.
But
Keep going.
basically, I was looking at old pictures of myself. I said, you know what? Actually, because I used to say I was ugly, but I'm not actually that ugly.
I always said that you wasn't
I
ugly.
was alright, you know. I said when I fixed up, I was alright. I was looking at some pictures of myself. I'm like, yeah,
You wasn't
too
ugly.
bad.
You was dark skinned at the wrong time. No, you're laughing, but it's the truth.
No, but as an adult, no.
That was a
funny,
light skin
innit?
laugh, innit?
Light skin laugh.
Man laughed in Drake, boy.
Laughs in
Man
light-
laughed in Drake, boy.
Laughs in light skin. Yeah, because during your formative years, because I was going to say during my big adult years, dark skin was cool, but it's probably better you have it during your formative years so that it builds your confidence.
Punches.
Maybe, but I think you was dark skinned at the wrong time.
Okay, well there you go. So I wasn't as ugly, and just something of last week. I really love listening to episodes when I'm not on it. I love it. I did hear somebody say you were missed. And
You wasn't on last week, was you?
And the episode wasn't long enough. I'm like, brother.
Oh yeah, it was only
I would
like
it to be longer.
150.
So why do you? So hang on.
150.
That sounded like a backhanded compliment.
It
Somehow.
was.
No,
Yeah.
I
He
enjoyed
personally
it.
liked the episode.
No,
but someone said,
somebody said.
But he had to show us that somebody told him.
No, because it just happened today. Just somebody told me today. He's like, yeah.
I listened to that episode. You weren't on it. You were missed, you know. Them other guys.
But I love listening to episodes when I'm not on it. Don't be surprised if the next couple of weeks that would be the case.
Why? But why?
And,
why do you love it?
It's just because I'm not part of the conversation. I'm listening to. Remember, I listen to hundreds of podcasts.
Yes.
He listens and
And
sing.
Our podcast is
You won't
fantastic.
succeed without me.
And when I'm listening to it separately, it's like I'm listening to the best podcast, isn't it?
Okay.
As opposed to being on it.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Listen to the goddamn best podcast.
And someone
in the
said it
world.
wasn't long enough.
Yeah, somebody.
It wasn't. It wasn't up to the 2 hours.
I had
But-
someone saying, "Oh yeah,
That's my
Finally.
thing. Which is
But
why
Finally.
when it comes to length, there's certain things that I take
The
on
Rock.
board, and it's like, all right, I hear that, and maybe
When it comes to
I
length,
I might cater
it's the woman
something for
who's
it,
in
or I take
control.
on board. But when it comes to length, I don't actually care what anybody thinks, whether it's too short or too long.
So-
it's just about what I'm happy
I want
with,
them to
or
think
what way
it's
you're
too
happy
long.
with.
See, so
I
last
want
week,
quality.
You said it came to a natural end, and that was it.
there was nothing else
That
for us
was
to
it,
talk
so
about.
that
So
was
as well, like I said, I'm not just stretching it out for the sake of stretching it out.
I got no problem with it being an hour or 2 hours. But the thing is, when it comes to we are actually talking, I'm enjoying the conversation, and it's like stop.
Yeah, that's different.
That's what I hate.
But
That. It's like
we-
I'm enjoying the conversation. man.
I think last week we had got to the point where we had nothing else to say to each
But
other.
we were
there's
actually-
stuff to talk about, man. You people, it's like
Well, we didn't remember the stuff.
either way. Last week,
we were all looking at each other
What
like,
did you
anything
wanna
else to say? Anything else to say?
you wanted to ask something."
I will ask you in a minute then. But he said about that I wouldn't buy a purse or something like that.
Oh yeah,
And I was
for the
thinking,
missus.
what are you
Designer
chatting about,
purse.
man?
Yeah.
And
I've heard you say it to me before.
No, I would buy if my missus wanted a purse. I would
This
get her
man
purse.
has told me I will. And you actually said this to me.
It depends
I
how-
will never buy one of those designer expensive purses.
How much is it expensive?
£2,000, £3,000.
What did I just say? I bought something in the car the other day. I mean, just now. How much? I don't want to mention price, but I spent something that didn't need to cost that much.
Was it
Yeah.
a purse?
No.
You was very particular about the fact it was a purse.
The thing I
Was
spent.
it tech?
Yeah.
Exactly. And which was the conversation that was happening. If it's something that he agrees with,
Yeah,
then he will
Very,
spend the
very
money
true.
on it.
If my wife
It's
wanted
tech,
something,
bro.
if she actually wanted it, then I'll get. You think if she said this is what I want, I'll tell her no.
Yeah.
If it was £2,000 bag,
I think you would tell her no. I'm not buying no stupid £2,000 bag because that's what you told me.
if it was all the time, then I would. I can't see
So now
myself.
you're changing it.
No, I can't see
If she
myself.
wanted that bag every single time it was her birthday or every single time it was Christmas or every single time it was Valentine's, are you going to get it to her?
Well, 3 times a year or once a year.
3
Ladies
times a
and
year.
gentlemen, the power of
£2,000 3 times a year.
Ghanaian peanut
Yeah.
soup.
And she ain't got no holidays then.
See? Now you know.
I can't legitimately afford to spend $2,000 times 3 and still go on the 3, 4, 5
You
holidays
give
that
me
we go on
whatever
every
I
year.
want.
So you're gonna have to lose a couple of holidays.
I'm just saying that when I spoke to you about this
'Cause
bag
that's a
thing,
holiday for the-
you was very adamant about the fact that you're not going to buy your
Wahala,
wife an
wahala.
expensive bag.
Just don't listen to my brother when
The
he talks
juju
for me.
is in the peanut soup.
Yeah, well, but he said, that is what you. I'm not. You actually told me that, so I'm not going off like. I don't want you to make it sound like I put words in your mouth.
Maybe I was broke then. I'm not broke anymore.
Mr. Wolf,
What's going on?
he's eating buffet.
But fruit. Do you eat that?
Yeah.
That's why your behaviour's
because
changed.
It's puff, man.
That's why your
It's
behavior
not
has
puff,
changed.
puff, puff.
Let me.
But it is nice.
Cashews.
I do like it.
He's loving the kelewele.
The question I wanted to ask before we got started that I was
Okay.
told to wait. We're celebrating anyways. There's gonna be ruffling and drinking. Why not? And
I'm not even having it. Last time
random
you was at the
laughing.
podcast the other day, you were blatantly eating. I was
Who,
shocked.
me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, but I switched off my mic,
So
so you couldn't hear anything.
But you said no eating on the podcast.
anyway, go on.
I think ain't no day. I was doing at you. Would you prefer to? We both. I'm talking to the single guys. If you guys that have women want to talk, by all means, you can do so. We both know that you want women that are Nigerian. I'm assuming, yes.
Ideally, but it's not
Yes,
fundamental.
that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to be PC about
Eastern
it.
European, please.
It's not fundamental.
I actually think. This is the thing. I actually think an Eastern European woman would be good for you.
I do as well.
Why?
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I actually think E-Block would be your favorite.
And
choice.
and just to make
way.
sure that I want everybody to know that he's not talking about Mr. Wolf.
Web slinger, I like.
Yeah, because
He's
you're
talking
just
about
saying
Web
you.
Slinger. You know
I
what I'm
actually
saying?
think Web Slinger and Eastern. I think somebody like them stern ones as well.
Well, the shot putters.
Them stern ones. The one that will tell you no.
You know what I'm saying? Them ones that throw
No.
the discus. You know?
Well, she'll be bigger than him then.
No, you don't have to be a name. I don't know why. I just feel like
Put him over their shoulder.
When you
boy.
say
said
stern,
shop.
are you talking about
Y'all go to bedroom
size
now.
or attitude?
I'm talking about. I'm not taking the type of shit. The one that's everything straight talking type Eastern European people.
Oh, so they can deal with his
nonsense, yeah.
his straight bluntness. Anyways,
My isms.
You got that from all cultures, bruv.
No, but I think Eastern European would be better for him.
they seem to be more like they have. How can I put it? You know that joke in
Web slinger, I
one of
fix
the
your
Marvel
car.
films
The one
When-
from Romania.
when somebody tells, "Is it Drax?" That stuff goes over your head and he says, "Nothing goes over my head. I'd be too fast. I'd catch it."
Yeah.
That's an Eastern European joke there. It's like they don't. It's like they're just straight down the line. It's like, yeah, this is it.
Oh, you make a joke. Funny.
You don't eat tonight. You die tonight.
Take off your jeans.
Yes, kebab.
We both die tonight.
Oh, Mr. Web Swimming, this is sex. You're making joke. This is funny.
This episode's gonna be bad. We should have dropped
Have you
halfway
entered
through.
yet?
They said your people have penis that is oversized.
Where is
This is not the penis I was promised.
What size is this?
Web Slinger? Where is rest of penis? I want rest of penis. You take everything from me. I don't like you.
Bring hammer. Sorry, this is going into racist territory. You would prefer a woman of Nigerian heritage. Would you prefer a woman that was born and raised in the UK that is Nigerian, fully appreciates her Nigerianness, by the way, or a woman from back home that has come here recently? Again, but she knows she's travelled here enough that she's, So so she's a Nigerian either which way, but she was born and raised here, or she was born and raised in Nigeria. Which one would you?
Women always talk about this comment.
I have to admit that I don't mind. You know what I mean? I don't know how I could choose personally. Yeah, for real, man, for real. Just so long as she's a sane individual. You get me?
That is the most consent song I've ever heard in my life. I just put it in my brain.
Do you mind if I stroke you up?
I don't mind. Do you mind if I stroke you down? I don't mind.
All through the night.
Big tune.
I don't mind. Sorry, keep going.
It's all right. R. Kelly's song, I don't mind singing it either.
What's his name? It's R. Kelly's song.
That's R. Kelly's song.
He probably wrote it.
He did write. He wrote and produced that.
What's his name?
Changing Faces.
And Sweat. Yeah, Keith Sweat.
No, it's not Keith Sweat.
This is.
There's somebody that's saying I don't mind.
It's R. Kelly.
That's not R.
It's
Kelly.
not R. Kelly that's saying that.
All right.
Maybe he wrote it and produced it, but he's not saying I don't mind.
All right.
So you're not interested. I bet you have a preference, man.
No, I don't. I just want a person to be a sane individual, someone who has the right, as I've mentioned on many occasions.
I'm done with
you understand?
I'm done with you.
The equilibrium has got to be on point. You know what I mean? But are you talking about the state that I'm in with my children, for example? I mean, is she coming over here if she's in Nigeria?
No, yeah, you're living together. That's not the issue. Is not where she lives. The issue is
No.
where she came up.
Mr. Wolf, I apologize. Changing Faces featuring R. Kelly.
No, I told you. I know my
I
shit.
apologize. I apologize for being wrong.
It sounds like Keith Sweat.
It does, man. I thought it was Keith Sweat all these years.
Yeah. No.
I can't even sing I Don't Mind no more. And he, motherfucker. You see how they can't trust him. You can't trust R. Kelly,
Impersonating or trying to sound
You
like
cannot
someone else.
trust R. Kelly, blood.
Because you're going out like he asked for consent.
Exactly. Everything in his song is a message.
It's like a little cold message.
You can't trust this man.
Yeah, but you can ask for consent from a 16-year-old or 15-year-old. It doesn't matter what she says.
You cannot
She didn't really give
trust
consent,
R.
innit?
Kelly. You cannot trust R. Kelly. You cannot trust him. In his music, he's put so many signals. Illuminati, for real.
Was that really R. Kelly?
Yeah, that's R. Kelly, man. Changing Faces is R. Kelly. That's his eyes.
Yeah, it was his group, yeah.
Yeah, but
I
that
didn't realise
sounds so much
that
like
voice was him. Yeah.
I used to fancy one of them as well. The thick one.
Webbs. Which one?
There's a story to tell.
There's a story there somewhere.
Nah, it might still be Keith Sweat,
Back home
Thank you.
and westernized. Should be westernized anyway, but yeah.
Yeah. Why does she have to be westernized? Why can't she be walking out the street in slippers?
Nah, it is Keith Sweat is on it.
I knew it. I'll retract my apology, bitch.
But there's
I never apologized
it says
in the
featuring
first
R.
place.
Kelly, and then there's also one that says featuring Keith
He
Sweat.
might do
there might
backing
be-
vocals.
There might be two, yeah.
Sorry, carry on. You
Yeah.
want her to be westernized?
She will be westernized if she's born back home but lives here.
She grew up back home. She lives there now.
She lives here. She'll pick up Western qualities anyway.
Well, why, yeah,
I
but
feel
why
sorry
does she
for
have to be
any-
westernized? Forget what she is. Why does she have to be?
Because there'll be
Why can't she be Bush?
a few more similarities with us. Because I'm pretty much more westernized than I am Bush.
You admitted that.
Yeah. I'm Bush, but I've got a lot more Western qualities.
You can bucket bath, don't it? You won't cry if you have to
Bucket
bath.
bath
No,
was
man.
the
Bucket
thing,
bath
bruh.
is the thing. I still bucket bath now.
Do you?
Yeah, why
Gangster.
not?
No, I don't do that.
I bring it back to the old school every once in a while. Remember where I come from?
We bucket bath my daughter the other day. She said she enjoyed it. She wanted us to do it
This
again.
bucket bath is fun.
No, I need to be in and out quickly. Get me?
You can do it in and out quickly with a bucket bath, you know?
Yeah, with limited water in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually. Filling up the bucket is one of the longest things of doing a bucket bath.
Exactly.
Environmentally friendly and that
It
as well.
is. Especially you got a wooden bucket.
You waste less water.
Shower for me is one of my favorite things in life.
Brother?
Having a shower.
Brother?
You get me?
All right, I'm going to go as far as to say this, yeah? It's not just having a shower on its own. That water pressure needs to be right.
Oh.
And there's no time limit.
If there's
you can just be free.
If the water pressure is right, that is, yes, one of my...
And the peak temperature.
Yeah. It's... I'm more pressure than temperature, if I'm being honest with you. I think the most fulfilling aquatic experience I've ever had was sitting under a waterfall. If you ever sit under a waterfall and let it massage your back and your shoulders,
yeah.
Only you rascals come with this foolishness. Look at him.
No, I swear down.
My wife loves a waterfall.
I swear down.
She loves
a waterfall.
Well, Hala, you need to understand, bruv.
I've been under the waterfall.
Mr. Wolf, hands down, the best feeling.
I need to try that.
I did it. I was too busy worrying about my life.
Is this the one in Jamaica?
Yeah.
What's it called again?
I can't remember the one I went to.
Water them wet.
You joker. Water them wet, you know.
I can't remember the one I went to, but my wife enjoyed it a lot.
I went to one in St. Lucia, sat underneath the waterfall in St. Lucia, and I swear to you, I must have sat underneath there for about 15 minutes or whatever. The best, and I mean the best sleep I have ever had in my entire existence. It was so good. I remember it until this very now. I woke up feeling like the weight of the world had been left off because that waterfall massaged me to the point where I had no strain, no stress, no power left. I had to sleep. And when I woke up, I felt like a new person. One of the greatest feelings I've ever had in my whole life.
Just smelly.
Trust me. Second only to, I don't know, watching my daughter get born or something like that. It was deep, man. Very, very deep.
I've been going gym for the past 5 days, so I've been back in the gym hard. And I'm telling you now, I was in pain yesterday, boy. I'm
in pain.
But I forgot. I forgot that I finished the shower gel that I normally take with me to the gym to shower.
Oh, you shower in the gym?
Yeah, shower in the gym.
Gangster.
Right, so because I gotta go back to work.
Oh, see.
So, but there's showers in my workplace. So I said, so I went to Tesco, left early. So the time I would have left to go and shower, I left and went to Tesco instead and bought some shower gel.
So you went to Tesco with your mullet arm. Okay, yeah, go on.
What's wrong? I'm only going to Tesco. And I went back into the office. I had a conference call, did my conference call, and then I went downstairs to shower. When I say that the shower in my workplace, because it's obviously there's no paupers in my workplace. Yeah. You're not allowed to be a pauper anywhere in my workplace. So they have good showers. When I say that I was in there for almost 40 minutes, I was just there sitting under the shower, letting the water beat away the pain.
Yes.
I was like, When I went upstairs, I felt bad about my life. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm not really a shower person.
So would you now?
So what are you? A bath?
No, I shower all the time, but I'm saying, no, it's not something I'm wishing. Oh my god, I'm going to shower.
It's
this
about
morning.
the pressure, bruv. I'm telling you, if you get the pressure right, and that water leaks you on the same shoulder line where all of your stress and your tension comes up.
Yeah, it's only when I'm in pain that a shower makes a difference.
One of the most disappointing things in life is going into a hotel room, switching on the shower, and the pressure is weak.
Oh no, it
just dribbles.
I can tell you there and then that is going to shape how this holiday is going to go. I can tell you that now. I might have to change the room because
you'd be like important. This. You come back into the bedroom. Wife, no sex this holiday. It's not happening.
It's not happening.
There's people out there that go all the way to a different country. I don't have sex with their partner, you know. It must be mad.
Why is that bad?
You go all the way to a different country and you can't even just do it there when you go to a different country.
If sex is not the most important part of your relationship, maybe it's not the biggest
turn.
When
you can bang the natives of that country.
Them now they're just reading their paper, trying to wake up early so they can get the
breakfast.
The breakfast. No, there's nothing wrong with getting up early. I'm thinking about to get the what's it called outside. You know how many times I left my wife to go get the breakfast? I told her, like, she's like, I'm on holiday, I want to sleep in sometimes, bro. Exactly. I said, listen, blood.
Yep.
I ain't sleeping in for nothing. So sometimes she might get but she's smarter than me because she still gets breakfast. You know what I mean? So maybe because most of the times I'll have a room service people that will come and deliver the breakfast anyway. So maybe I'll come back and I'll see that room service has delivered breakfast. But
bougie, huh?
But by the time, me, I know I want to go and look at it. I want to select what I want. I want to sit down.
I don't think I've ever asked for room service. I've never had room service, you know.
You don't know.
Never had room service.
I don't recall ever having room service.
Listen, Jamaica was the one, bro, because they just used to come and bring you whatever you wanted at any time. But I will never forget that when I went to Jamaica and they had curry chicken for breakfast. I told the woman at the thing, this is the problem, you know. I said, this is the problem. She said, what do you mean? I said, it's a problem, but let's do this. And I say that I destroyed it. I destroyed it, blood. Jamaica was a problem, blood.
How much weight did you gain?
I gained a lot of weight. I'm just losing it now. That's how much Jamaica weight I'm
losing it now.
When did you go?
Huh?
When did you go?
Last November 2 years ago.
And you're only just
Losing it now.
No, Jamaica's deep. When you go to the when they got all inclusive in Jamaica, it's deep.
It's in the top 10.
I went to what's it called?
Definitely in the top 10 on
I
the
went to
bucket list.
the best one. What's that? What's the thing they call it again?
Sandals.
Sandals. I went to Sandals, bruv. When I tell you that these people, it's worth the money. I paid like almost maybe about 5-6 grand.
Damn.
Right? But when I say that it was, and that wasn't even for one of the top thing, that was for like a good room. Bruv. When I say the enjoyment I had when it was time to eat in that place, bruv. The enjoyment I had, I used to just go in there, I'll sit down, I'll survey the area, see what's going on.
Man said he surveyed.
I'll have my breakfast.
Were you down in blacks?
No.
No, not in Jamaica, am I?
No, as in the not workers. Like guests.
No. Guess what? You
I'm
wouldn't
just
be.
asking, man.
No, sorry.
For them, sometimes some of these places you go to.
Listen,
in these
when I was in Jamaica, what year was it? 2 years ago now, nearly.
A lot of American blacks though.
There were Nigerians on the beach, mate.
No, I'm not talking about in the country. I'm not even. I'm talking about in the hotel.
Yeah, the Nigerians were in the hotel.
There was black people there anyway. Is it because they're expensive hotel? Is that what you're asking?
Maybe some of them is almost like it's whites only pie.
No, there was black people there, but there was not as many black people as maybe I would like. But there was black people there, especially Americans, because they used to come in for maybe like the weekend and stuff, not stay for too long. But I'll go there. I'll have my breakfast. I'll enjoy that. Then I know that a couple of hours later, I know it's time for me to go and get my patties. Then a couple of hours later, I'll go and get my jerk chicken from the jerk chicken thing there. All of it is all inclusive, obviously, of course. Then I'll come back for the patty again.
Yeah.
Then I'll have dinner. And then later on in the night, I'll be trying to find something again. That's what I'm saying. Don't ever take me to all inclusive. That's good.
Listen to this.
Because it's a problem.
My daughter come back from the all inclusive in Jamaica, and I think it was the next day. Come up, yeah. So, mum, for breakfast, I want pancakes and jerk chicken.
That's what I'm saying. I was eating pancake and chicken with dumpling on the side.
And my mum was
and
like,
two festival.
My mum was like, what are you doing? Where do you think you are? What are we going to have for breakfast then? Like, bruv, I'm telling you.
You get accustomed to things quickly.
Oh, brother.
I could live in a hotel and be happy.
Quite easily.
All inclusive.
Mr. Wolf.
Hotel. Well, go on.
Webbs.
Yeah.
When it comes to
Wetting.
hotels, are you the early risers or the late risers?
I'm the guy that comes in when it's early. You get me?
Webbs?
I tend to flow between. Sometimes I might do an early, sometimes I might, yeah.
If I'm in a hotel, strangely, I wake up early and go to the gym. I don't know why. Something I don't do in the UK at all. Whenever I'm on holiday in a hotel, if it's one of them inclusive hotels, I always go to the gym.
If you lived in one of those fancy apartment blocks with the hotel in the basement, you might do it here as well.
With the gym in the basement?
With the gym in the thing.
Unlikely.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. Whenever I'm away.
Pure
So
starch
if you live
in
in a housing complex
Even
and
the
it
egg.
had a gym in it.
I wouldn't go.
Oh wow.
It's just something I do when I'm out the country. I'm like, all right, I'm out the country.
Yeah, when I'm out the country, I'm a different man.
Yeah.
I always go gym every morning as well. So I wake up early to go gym to allow myself to believe
that you're
that
working
what
off
I'm
the food.
eating has been worked off.
Yeah.
But I know it's not the truth.
I think that's part of the reason why I go as well.
Because I'm an early man. 5:30, 6 a.m. I'm up and I'm out. And it's just what you said about your missus and the breakfast thing is because I just like doing walkabout. So I like getting up early and going. I'll do my Ryu business and I just roam the streets with a bag on my back.
Recently, I went Turkey with Topsy Riches. Shout out Topsy Riches, and I was up early.
When was this?
Turkey.
Yeah, when?
This was
last
year.
I don't even know.
Yeah, fuck you. I didn't know.
Can you?
Listen, I don't care about his life anymore because he don't tell me about it.
This man has disowned me.
You lot got divorced, didn't it?
Yeah,
fully. God knows what he's doing with his life.
I didn't know, but I knew.
Enjoying it.
I kind of know why that one went. Yeah. Yeah.
With my little Forrest Whitaker wink.
But yeah, I was up every morning early, surveying the area, doing the breakfast thing. It was nice out there, 40 degrees.
Oh, the summer. Last summer.
Why were you in Turkey, by the way? Were you following Topsy for a reason?
Oh,
No.
Disrespect.
I'm just
No.
asking.
I just wanted to get out. Wanted to break.
So it was your idea to go.
It was his birthday, and he just said, "I'm gonna go." And I goes, "I'll come with you. I feel like the break."
That's
God.
a blessing to be able to do it.
Why is your face like this, Wahala?
Because I'm looking at what I just showed you, and I actually survey what I actually. Because I have a picture of my
He
breakfast.
showed me a picture of his breakfast in
I
Jamaica.
have 2 slices of French toast,
Yes.
2 pancakes,
Yes.
hard dough bread,
Ooh.
Yes.
boiled dumplings,
Yes.
curry chicken,
Yes.
and 2 boiled eggs.
Can you just take a moment here? Yeah.
And you
So-
were going to throw away which part of the
No,
egg?
wait. I'm sorry. This food that he just mentioned there only covers 2 food categories: carbs and protein.
And protein.
That is
Wow.
What's the other
What did you
categories?
drink?
They're all carbs.
Water.
No, but what are the other categories?
Carb, protein. What's the other
Vegetable.
one?
Is there
The
starch?
vitamins in it.
Yeah, vitamins.
Yeah, but there's starch and
No,
loads of
vitamins is
carbs.
not a protein. The thing is,
Yeah,
vitamins
but how
is,
did I
is
eat?
in
How
everything.
did I manage to eat 2 slices of hard dough bread, 2 French toast, bread,
Carb,
pancake,
carb,
and then
bread, pancake,
Carb.
and the hard-boiled eggs.
carb. I mean protein.
Nah, man, I'm going back to. I've told her anyway. We're going back to Jamaica. I'm sorry.
Are you going back to sandals then?
I don't know about sandals, but I'm going back to Jamaica again at some point. And when I go to Nigeria, I want to go to
All-inclusive
I want
in
to go to a
Nigeria.
hotel in Nigeria
And see how it is.
and enjoy myself there as well.
I feel like
That'd be interesting,
That would be.
actually,
I've
yeah.
never done that before.
I don't know if they'll be allowed in Nigeria to have all
Suya for
inclusive like that,
breakfast.
bruv. Because it'll be a problem.
Imagine suya for breakfast.
What's your bucket list? Top 2.
What countries.
Top 2 that you want to go to
Okay.
badly.
All right. Japan, China, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
China.
Stuff in the
China.
But I've done a lot of other places, but
Okay.
those are China is somewhere I've always wanted to go to.
So if you could jump on a plane right now, that's where you'll go.
I don't know. Because the thing for me is I'm gonna go where I want to go. So it's just a question of when. So it's not like I have to go now. I can go whenever.
Okay, but when you go, like, is there a place that you have been wanting to go to that you'd like to go?
Not like I'm feeling for.
Oh,
but
wow, man. You don't have nowhere you want to go?
No, I just said I want to go. I'll go.
No, that's it, Japan and China.
I want to go everywhere. I want to see the whole world.
Yeah, but there's no country that you want to go more than another.
I just mentioned those 2. Those were
China
was the one
and
that from when I was really, really, really young. That was the place I actually wanted to go. China. I was fascinated with Chinese culture and all that stuff. And then when I got older, I realized, some of the stuff you're actually mixing with China is actually Japan. You racist bastard. So now it's like I want to do the both of them. Yeah,
Japan.
Webs.
I don't know.
this one has travelled well as well.
Simple.
Top 2.
This one has travelled well as well.
It's tough for me because yeah, it's like it depends on what I'm looking for, innit? So for me, I want to go to more countries in Africa. I haven't been to enough countries in Africa. So yeah.
Yeah, man, put me to shame, you know. And another thing,
Who put you to shame?
You, innit? Because I should really be saying African countries.
I was surprised that you didn't.
Yeah, I haven't been to
Well, Kenya.
So I know on my list
Kenya.
is
Kenya.
of African countries that I want to go to. But Gambia's on my list.
Yes.
Not
for the host.
No, not for that at all. Gambia's on the list. Senegal's on the list.
Yes. You want to go to the statue?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
The African Renaissance statue. I want to do that. There's a place in Ethiopia that I want to go to. I think it's called Lalibela. Yeah, they've got a church that they dug into the ground.
Oh, yeah.
I want to go see that. So definitely about that. Tanzania, Zanzibar, somewhere I want to touch as well. Swaziland, definitely want to touch there.
Oh, South Africa.
Yeah, there's that too.
I'm so surprised.
South Africa's last on my list though.
I forgot about that.
I don't even know I want to go there anymore.
I know. It's
How about
bad.
you, Big Wahala?
That's why it's last
I
on
could
my
divorce
list.
my wife and then marry her again when I come back.
Divorce. See, turn Muslim first, so it's quick and easy.
That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why South Africa's like down on the list because I know that I'll get in trouble if I go there.
If your wife,
What's your place, bruv? I want to
me?
know.
Bali, which I think I'll go at some point soon, actually.
Bali's nice.
See, now I'm just looking for somewhere that I can eat. That's what I care about when I go on holiday. Good food and shopping. So I'm trying to think of somewhere where it's got good food and shopping.
Thailand.
I've been to Thailand.
Okay.
Where'd you go? Bangkok?
You know, it doesn't have to be a place
I
that
went to
you've
Phuket and Bangkok.
Fuck it.
like. You can go to the same place again. Like
what's the point?
Jamaica's.
I've already been there, so
Yeah,
why would I go again?
like, there's parts of Brazil that I want to go. Where's the Nigerian part of Brazil?
Salvador.
I want to go there.
Salvador.
So
But
it's
I've
like
been-
Yeah, that's true.
it's a shame that I went to the country,
Yes.
and then I didn't do whatever.
I've done it
that extra
twice.
little bit.
I've done it twice.
Yeah. So next time,
But we did say Rio's not with that. I want to go Rio.
Yeah, it's true.
But
I enjoyed Rio, so but
No, oh yeah. If as a first time experience, I guess it's right. But Bahia is the place to go, really.
I would happily go back to Rio, not just as a first time thing. I enjoyed it. Like, to go back.
I feel like we should go to Bahia.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Okay.
My places are the two that stick out for me are definitely South Africa.
Yeah.
Like it's
probably South
very
Africa,
very
Africa.
close to the top, and I haven't been Nigeria in over 10 years, and I need to go there and stay there for a long time. I would love to stay there.
Imagine the
what I
lot of us
mean?
going to Nigeria.
Oh,
Who would get killed first?
Killed, you know. Don't talk about Nigeria like that, bruv.
Let's be.
I will go there and I will enjoy myself. I got so many people there that are just waiting for me to come, man.
They're waiting.
It's ridiculous. They're waiting, man, with open arms and big houses, bruv. You know what I mean?
yeah. It would be.
Food and drink. And
But that's our
enjoyment.
own fault because whenever we go somewhere, let's go here, let's go there. We never go home, and home's popping.
That's what I'm saying.
Very popping.
I think
Who's we?
But
All
Senegal,
of us.
definitely the African Renaissance is a big deal, bruv.
It's a big deal.
I just want to go there
Listen,
and take photo
yeah, that's
I want
it.
to take photo.
That is it. All I'm saying is,
and then come back. Yeah.
when
It's
I-
like what we've done with Christ Redeemer. Isn't it?
yeah. When I go, I'm telling you, man. When I'm going,
You do proper tourist business.
yeah,
100.
I'll tell you when I'm going. If you don't want to join the trip or whatever, cool. Because I'm going to take the family as well. Innit?
Okay, all right. As long as you take the family, I always feel like I have to go with Simple Simon when he goes to these types of places
Where?
to stop him.
He's right. He's right. You know.
Webs.
right,
What's your
man.
top two then?
I don't know what my top two
He
are.
said he didn't know.
Okay.
I don't
But
think.
what did
I
you-
don't
why
think
did
he's
you
welcome
point at
in
me
most
for,
countries.
Sorry?
Why did you point at me?
That was
for?
I didn't realize you hadn't. I
Okay.
thought
You mean I'm not welcome in most countries?
I think that you're on the wanted list somewhere.
No fly zone.
Yeah. That's why you have to go find
No,
ebook
I
women.
haven't done.
Chauvin.
I haven't done any
Germany's most wanted.
any illegal activities.
I wouldn't mind going back to Mexico as well.
I don't know.
I would love to go
I
back.
always wanted to go
Brazil,
to
man.
Puerto
when did you
Rico
go
at some point. I want to go with the wife.
You went Cancun, innit? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've been a lot of places. I've
then you-
been
Excuse me,
around the
who's
world.
all right, so one of you two is the most well travelled. They did it.
Who?
This black and this black.
No, he's been
What
around
webs?
quite.
Yeah, between you two.
Webs and Wahala.
I thought you've been to more places than me because you went on that.
No,
cruise thing, innit?
you've been to.
You went on a
pure
cruise and
countries.
went all these countries, innit?
Just say the number of countries
It
you've been
was
to.
3 countries.
How many
Nah,
countries have you been to?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
think the
We
count.
done a count.
Yeah.
on
I
the
can't remember anymore.
I think
in the group one
mine
time.
was 15 or something like that. Maybe.
Mine probably similar to.
Weren't we 9 for 9 or something?
No, you've been bare places, haven't you?
You've been a lot of places.
Immigrant. Okay.
You've been to Australia. That just says it all.
Travelled, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's a lot, man.
I'm not going to Australia.
That is somewhere where I'm not.
I'm not going to Australia unless I am somewhere and somebody goes to me, we can go to Australia. It's going to take me a couple of hours to get there. I am not spending 20 hours going to any Australia for them fucking
It's 24
vampire snake with wings coming to kill me from whatever. No, I'm all right, bro.
Fair dinkum, brother.
And then the racist people come and tell me what's going on, mate.
How racist was it in Australia?
Disavo.
Then the Aborigines.
I didn't experience much racism.
No, you're one of them blacks.
Man even
I
said
just
much.
avoided
He didn't say. The thing about black people, we can't say we didn't experience none.
We
It's
just
just
say
much.
much.
Not much.
Well, I got a colleague who lived in Catalonia for like 10, 12 years or something.
survivor.
And he said he never experienced any racism.
It's a lie.
Did he speak the
Lying.
language?
He doesn't
He speak
understand
the language,
He doesn't
yeah.
understand
When he went
Catalan.
He speaks fluently Spanish and Catalonian.
When he went there.
I don't know about. I'm not sure. I don't know.
But you say that he might not. What he might see as not experiencing racism might be completely different to you.
I
So if they
get
called him a
that.
negrito there, he might think that that's cool.
Is he got who are white?
No, he's a full Nigerian, bruv.
That doesn't mean that.
I don't think Nigerians are the best when it comes to
He's
this
a
type of
full
stuff.
Nigerian.
No, they don't.
With
What does that mean?
with a Nigerian.
I think
woman
sometimes
and grown ass kids.
Sometimes with Nigerians as well, or Africans in general, our sense of racism is very different from others. If you talk about the actual people that live there and stuff like that, because if they don't see it as like full blown racism in your face, them calling you the N word or whatever, they don't want to see it as racism.
He said when he came here is when he experienced racism.
To the UK?
Yes.
So he went from Nigeria to Spain?
Yes.
And then from Spain to the UK?
And lived there for over a decade.
I'm not being funny, yeah, but I just don't, maybe he doesn't understand cultural racism from Spain.
Perhaps.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes,
but if you lived there, you would get it, innit?
After a while,
we can't be here and have turn up our nose and say you wouldn't understand it.
There's a lot of people in Britain that don't understand it.
Like he said, I'm not sure about the capital, but from where I was, it wasn't like that.
He didn't play for Pep Guardiola, that's why.
It's even worse, ain't it?
He said no. He said from what he's heard,
they're racist against even the rest of the Spanish.
Who's that?
The Catalonians. It's like we're not even them. They wanted to separate them.
Yeah. I'm not sure that's a racism thing. It's just more of a where you know,
it's a cultural thing.
But like from what he heard is that in the capital, in Madrid, that is quite deep out there. But I know a lot of people that went to Barcelona and got funny looks and all kinds of madness out there. So it is a conversation I want to have with him again. But he's a grown ass man.
When we went, was it Barcelona?
No, I missed that.
Was it somebody's birthday?
No, it was. I swear it was a wedding.
Spain. It was Spain. We went to. It was a stag do. It was a stag do.
We've been there a couple of
sleazy stag do. We went to Marbella.
I don't even know which part of Spain that was, but I've been to Spain a couple of times.
I've been there about 3 times.
I haven't been to Ibiza.
Marbella. It was Marbella. It was Marbella because we were on the yacht docks, remember? And all them.
I wasn't there, man. I missed it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
When's the last time we went out as spice to another country?
It's mad.
It was Cuba.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Cuba.
Oh yeah, man.
When I had, that will forever live in my heart.
As a what?
Because how many people managed to make it there? Like
how many? It was like 14.
Yeah, 15.
Mad
from different countries.
Strong, you know.
Different countries, different.
Oh yeah, man flew from America and everything. Then yeah.
And for your stuff, it was 9 or 10.
Yeah,
so I was still.
Thank you for reminding me I'm not as popular as my brother.
I want you to be known.
Thank you. Allow us for you listening in.
And we almost went with no incident. You were the one that almost caused incident in our stag.
It was not almost. There was an incident.
Caused the incident that we had,
but it was deserved.
It wasn't deserved.
I don't even regret that.
Regret what?
Somebody tried to look after him and he attacked the person because he tried to look after him.
Someone tried to look after you. Talk about you.
No.
Oh, you.
You were sick, and the person actually. Was,
is that what your idea of an incident?
Oh, is that another incident?
That's not an incident.
Yeah, what incident are you talking about?
When I said I wanted to sleep. Attack, you know. Don't let anybody embellish something that I just rolled over.
With Nigeria, it was an attack.
you know what I really liked?
Calm down.
The Wi-Fi hotspots.
Yeah.
Gangster keeper.
I really loved that. You know?
Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
In Cuba.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was annoying, man. This is when I know that I need.
I was cool with it, man.
I liked it, man.
If I didn't have a wife and kid back home, maybe. But I wanted to speak to my daughter, man. I wanted to see her.
I hear you, and I get it.
Good riddance. I'll see you next week.
You know. Yeah.
No, I enjoyed that.
What incident you talking about, though, bro?
With my boy, innit?
That wasn't at Cuba.
I thought
that was in Brazil, bro.
Yeah, I know it's Brazil. I thought we were talking about Brazil.
No. I said that mine was incident free because of the incident you had with your boy.
That was not an incident then. So if that's what you're counting as the incident,
okay, then
there was no incident on your stag.
Your had incidents, several incidents.
That's the only one I know of.
Well, there was plenty of incidents.
Okay, all right. Yes, right. This is our 300th episode.
We all ate dinner together, innit? The whole party.
Yeah,
both times.
Yeah,
I like that, man. Those are the stuff. No, I like that.
We need to break bread here at least. Still,
yeah, for real.
We used to do these things. Allow us to indulge in, because we're going down memory lane. It started off that way because obviously 300 episodes, 10 years. We're talking about what things we've done in the past.
This is
and
Gaza.
It spilled over into our real lives and what we've done and how we've lived in the real life as well.
We're over an hour now, so let's get into something though.
Well, let's go from highs to lows and talk about this St. Vincent thing. Is any of you actually up on it? Because as much as I listened to that Clubhouse thing, I haven't been heavy on social media. I've been posting more than I've been reading recently. And I didn't even know about it really until I saw a White Yardie video and he was just cussing others.
Yeah, my wife told me about that today.
He was not happy with other Caribbean, which one's the right one again?
Other
people in the social limelight who talk about other incidents all the time when things happen in the UK or in.
And this one was not being spoken of enough.
So he's like, so he was calling out some people, and he's like, "You're not talking about this. These are your neighbours, like, right? And you're not talking about it. If something goes on in Africa, or if something goes on in you're talking, but this one you're not saying nothing. Are you upset about it?
Yeah, shut him out.
Wow.
Hang on, explain.
No white man should be telling black people nothing.
Wow.
I don't care where you come from.
Seen?
Don't care where you come from.
Does he not have a claim to make the statement? Because he's born and raised there.
In St. Vincent?
No, in Jamaica. That's what he's saying. He's like, they're our neighbours, so we should support them as well. It's not just
White Yardie's not a joke, you know. He's actually Jamaican.
I don't care
what he's saying is that basically,
and that's the problem. We always care what other people. So what?
So what's your disdain over him?
So what? All these Americans that get killed all over the places, they're not Americans.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're all your book care what they are?
I hear what you're saying, but
nah,
you've lost me now.
I don't care what he is, where he comes from, whatever he is. Keep yourself to yourself.
Because he's white, he can't tell.
Keep yourself to yourself.
Okay. I'm asking a question because I want to understand it.
Yes,
because
you've lost that privilege.
So if it was a black Jamaican comedian
that was saying those things,
that born and raised in Jamaica, came over here as a young adult and said, you know what, other people on the circuit that I see post about this, that, and that all the time. Why don't you talk about St. Vincent? The whole island is mashed up. That would be cool.
I'll salute that man.
So this one can't say it because he's not talking about race. He's talking about a country now.
No, because he was also saying he said something that my wife, because she's the one that's been my correspondent in this situation. But he must have told one of the man that you're always promoting about black women, blah 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 blah. Why are you not doing this? Why are you bringing that into this situation?
Yeah. You did say.
Why are you bringing that into the situation? Sit down there. So what if he's always promoting about black women? Why are you opening your mouth for?
No, because he said. So why don't you talk about the black women in St. Vincent?
No. He's talking about those black women. You don't mix up the two. You sit down.
You sit out there.
Wahala is not having none of it, boy.
Listen. If it was us, they'll tell us that we're immigrants. We shouldn't open our mouths to involve ourselves in their business. No.
Let me.
I don't have a problem with the message. I just don't think
you have a problem with the messenger.
I don't even have a problem with him, to be honest. I just don't like the oh no, it's not even him. I don't like the image. Oh, you boys come and tell somebody something. Any Ched hacks.
Yeah, never want to call no name, but me call name now, yeah? Wagwan, when you have side man who always have something to say about black people and, yo, we need to do this new. Wagwan, you say you're born in Jamaica and you do this. Wagwan, eh? More the comedian, you is a Jamaican background person as well. Yeah, you out here promote your book and your show. Wagwan, eh? You don't have the contacts, them, use them. That's why me can't reach nowhere, cause my mouth, yeah, my mouth no good. Cause me talk my mind and people don't like it when me talk my mind and me hold my tongue for the last couple of days and now call out nobody, but me I call them out now. Because them quick for run come, oh, people support me, do this. So one now using the platform today, eh? Big Judy Love where they pan loose woman, oh, you now use your platform, eh? Eh? Call up ITV, I mean not care when nobody wants to say, yo, me shouldn't do it, shouldn't call, me I call them out. Yeah, well, Holly, don't care. Dean Baptist, full up today, I make my timeline on Twitter about Japan, this, Baghdad, this, that, back. But I know you can't mention St. Vincent and your parents come from Grenada. Eh? Side man, always a talk about protect black woman and warm to the black woman and where they are St. Vincent. Eh? Warm to them. I no go on, but when no one people, you know, say, oh, come on my page and show me a comment, show me a call you out, and I don't care. I don't care, cause I don't have the ITV and the BBC eyes watching on all the time. Me not have them the eyes that watch me. Me have real people that watch me. So why you not reach out to them? Me tell you, look for I'm Just Bait, big UK page. I know them not promote nothing on this, sir.
Who?
Nothing them not promote on this, sir. I know it will upset enough people. We probably fall out with enough people after this, but I don't care. Cause I do nothing for my life. Right now, my little daughter help me pack box in my house. My little daughter with 4. I'm a teacher about them thing there. Yeah? But enough of them people are fake. Enough of these rappers, enough of these UK rappers and singers,
maybe you should use his white privilege and to his advantage then.
Man said use his white privilege to his advantage, you know.
Right. I don't have a problem with this man. And I'm not saying that I don't agree with the message. I just don't like the optics.
I hear you.
and I don't feel like
They say now you're a messenger.
But okay, put it this way, because that was trending or it popped off. That's what got me to contribute and to open my eyes a bit.
So the white man made you go and... No, I'm joking.
that's what happened. No, don't say no, don't say it. That's what happened.
Because maybe he's right. Maybe people were not posting this on my timeline that I actually would follow or anything like that. So
when the white man tell everybody off, that's when everybody start running, yeah?
Yep.
When Master tie everybody off, that's when everybody start running, yeah?
Yep.
Supremacy.
So there was a link to contribute, and so I clicked on it. If it wasn't for that video, then I probably wouldn't know anything about it up to now.
You are the problem.
I thought Fiona bring you into the thing.
This was after I'd already done it by that point.
You already done what?
I've seen this video. I'd contributed
before you went to Fiona's thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the white man made you contribute.
The white man made you contribute.
Supremacy.
If that's how you want to look at it,
White guilt.
I
have no problem with you contributing, but I don't like the optics of this man telling
contributed because of white guilt.
You black people didn't do this.
I'm joking.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah,
to me.
but no, I didn't do it because he said that.
No, but I'm saying that's what it sounded like to me. You black people didn't do this.
All right, what about the rest of you guys? What do you think about the optics of it? Is it problematic, or or is it like as long as the message comes out and he's not? Well, first of all, I guess you have to decide: is he wrong or right? Because if he's wrong, then you can be angry. But if he's right, then it's like, do you have a problem with him saying it?
I understand what Wahala's saying to a degree, and it's sad, but yeah, I get what he's saying. He is right, what he's saying. So then, but it's one of those ones where he really shouldn't. It really shouldn't be him saying it.
But the sad man guy was posting it as well, saying that he's in the wrong and this guy's in the right.
He's right for saying what he's saying.
Sideman was saying that who's wrong.
He posted that man's video and said, when you're man enough to admit that you're wrong.
Okay, so
he admits that he probably should have had something up there by now and should have posted it. I believe that's what he said.
So yeah, it's not that. Yeah, I see where Wahala's coming from, and I get it. He's right. Okay. No doubt about that. But yeah, it does, and that it's only because of the context of our people and our struggle and all the rest of it. Why it is a problem, and I see what Wahala's saying.
On the second part of the video, because it's cut in half because it's on Twitter. He said, "I know the WhatsApp groups are going to be talking about me behind my back. They want some people are going to say it to my face, but I know it's just going to be going around in just a second. They're going to be talking about me behind my back, but so be it, because I need to get the message across." What he's talking about is the volcano that went off in St. Vincent. It's in the northern part of the island.
You've told them to evacuate, isn't it?
They've evacuated
the whole country, I've heard.
For a long time.
Most of it, no, there's a 4-tier system apparently, a colour system. There's like red, orange, yellow and green. I think right down the south is where it's green, and so it's relatively safe, but that's right down the south. But then if we look at it, the island is quite small. It's the island that you could...
It's like Montserrat again, isn't it? Basically.
Go around in a day kind of thing. So it's a small population, but yeah, I think the majority of the people live closer to the volcano. So when I was listening on that Clubhouse room, there were people that actually have family there, and they're talking about, yes, they've moved in with other family or other relatives or friends. Sorry, they've had to evacuate and whatnot. And water is a massive issue there. There's no clean water apparently, no running clean water.
It's straight displacement, man. All of them have been displaced. Yeah,
so and fortunately, because I think that volcano's been bubbling for since the end of last year, and it's like, so they knew something was going to happen, because it's not one of those volcanoes that there's always bubbling. Yeah, so it's like, so something's going to happen, and they haven't made any provisions or done anything properly that they should have done beforehand. So
I remember COVID's happening at this moment in time, so that's another situation. That they now need to deal with COVID, because now they can't really do social distancing. Everybody has to be bunched up in one place to try and get away from the COVID. It's a very, very sad situation.
Yeah. So whatever you can do, if you can send barrels or if you can send money, then...
Do we have any reputable sources? Because this is the high time now where people that are...
This is the thing.
The scam artists are coming through now. So
it's happened already.
Yeah.
It's a big shame that something like this can happen, and the first thing you're thinking about is
who's scamming. Going to make money.
The one I gave money to was accredited by the government.
Yeah,
it wasn't a government set up one, but they kind of like hooked up. Yeah. But then I heard people were saying, if you give them the money, they'll take it. But these people are going to use it to rebuild the country when things die down. So it's not actually going to go towards the people that need it now.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it will go towards rebuilding the country, but that person that needs food and provisions now, it's not helping them.
It's one of those ones where you got to charter a plane or...
It's boat that doesn't come out, innit?
Because the airports and that. So you got to charter a boat, container, got to fill it yourself.
Well,
and you got to film it all the way there so that people know that it's definitely getting to
apparently,
you know what I'm saying to you? It's one of them ones.
There's a couple of companies that send barrels over back home
all the time,
often,
yeah.
And they're doing discounts like 2 for 1 or 3 for 2 or 40% off because of the
relief effort, yeah.
And there's people that are doing collections for they're doing barrels. So I think there'll be links to if you just do some searches, there's links to what people need because it's basically food and provision. So it'll be like sanitary towels and cleaning products and stuff like that.
We'll put the links on the episode.
Everyone that went through COVID situation and suddenly knew what the things were that provision. Those are the things that they're gonna all be needing now.
Yeah, for real.
When you're all running around buying things that you didn't need to buy,
toilet tissue and whatnot.
This is the stuff that they're gonna need now.
Yeah, so
it's a big shame, man. It's a shame that there's still people living in places where there's active volcanoes and stuff like this. When we live in places like the UK and stuff like that, we don't really have any of these types of stuff that happen. You might have a quick flood, maybe. But when you see things like the tsunami that happened, in Asia and things like these volcanoes that happen in places like the Caribbean and all the hurricanes and stuff, it just shows you how destructive Mother Nature can really be on people's lives. And these people still manage to pack up themselves, displacement for a while and then go back and live in those countries again.
It just shows how resilient we are as human beings, anyway.
Are all of us resilient? That's
Not all of us, but enough of us.
Yes.
You think we are?
It does.
People survive. They deal with what they have to deal with, regardless of where they are. The richest, most well-to-do person in whichever country, let them have to go through 6 months of some strife. They'll figure it out.
But this is why I suppose people always talk about their wealth in the world. Because clearly, this is something that probably Jeff, on 1 day, 2 days, would be able to give enough money for everybody to eat on that island.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All of these
but then you have to question why it's not being done.
Oh, it's not his issue.
It's not my people. Let my people.
Maybe why Yardie should speak to.
You know what? Because there are people that are super, super, super rich out there, and
go speak to your own people, innit?
Once they get to that level, they realize there must be something where it's like, I try, and you can't just give money and just do it. It's like you have to set up things. Everywhere is corrupt. If I just give money, then it's just disappearing.
You might be right in that because those people are now in a different space than we are. So they know that where the charity money actually goes to. They know that when there's charities you're giving to this person, it might just be a tax break for a particular human being that we don't know about. There are this different stuff that we just don't know about.
There are websites that they rate different charities, and so if you give this charity £1, this is where it actually goes. 90% of it goes towards such and such. So there's some charities like they might do nets to stop malaria. So you give £1 and £1 is worth gets you a net, and that's what it is. It's gone. Whereas another one, maybe like a UNICEF or something, it's like you give £1 and 40% of it goes to administration costs. It goes towards paying for this and that and advertising and branding, and 60% goes towards such and such. So there's ones that rate it and it's like you decide, but this is where your money's being split up. I don't know what the website is, by the way. So but I know there's websites where they go out and they gauge this is where your money's going. And I just think there must be good people out there that have a lot of money and they just feel that I can't do everything. And then because like you said, there's some of these billionaires, it's like they could fix a problem. You think they could just fix this problem. This thing here costs, I don't know, 300 million. And they're billionaires. They're multi-billionaires. It's like, that's nothing. This is what they make in a week. They could do that. But are they going to? And why don't they?
A lot of them do things that we don't know about.
But then,
do you know what I mean? And I'm a big advocate of helping people, helping
yourself,
charities or what have you, but letting people know about it, especially as a in the black community. Personally, if I was in a position where I could help masses, a lot of people, I'd let people know. Not for accolades, but to show that I'm here for you.
I would call up people like
you get me.
I'll actually do a white Yardie.
Yeah,
but I'll call up the people that like
my own
status.
people. Yeah,
like I just did this. I think you man should be matching this. What I'm doing there. Like, I'll call them out and say, look, I have just given, I don't know, 300 million towards this and the other. I think that you guys should be, I might not even say by name, but I'll say, I believe people that are prominent in our community should be doing exactly the same. And if you're not doing it, then I'll shame on you.
I think most of them are.
No, but I'm saying if I was one of them that wasn't, and people around me, I wasn't doing it, I would be quite open to say it.
All right. Well,
but,
our prayers go to the people of St. Vincent.
I mean, I saw a video. I mean, you watch movies, you know, these movies, these tragedy movies of all kinds of things, disaster movies, and you just think it's just a movie, innit? But I saw live lava the size of cars. Just, you know, it was actually going into a car, and then you saw it kind of like destroy the car. Do you know what I mean? And you know, it was shocking, just like what Big O'Hala said. It's a big shame. And thoughts and prayers going out to them, and hopefully we'll find somewhere. I mean, you said that you donated already.
I have. See, the thing is, unlike you, I don't like talking about stuff like that.
But you mentioned it, so
because it's part of the conversation.
Well, we'll throw it in our.
Yeah, I'll try and find some links. If any of you can help me out as well, if anything that you may think is good, I'll add those links. But I'll add where I added my money, and and whatnot. The mad thing was, I put some money in, and then I told the missus I've done this, and I thought she went and did it because I always do it anonymous, but this time it took Apple Pay. I was like, wow, I love Apple Pay. I'm talking about digital Apple Pay when you just click and it takes some money from your bank. You don't have to put in any details. I love that. So when I did it, it said, "Oh, do you want to put your name in?" And I was going to put ESN, just so that so I said yes. But it didn't give me the option to actually add my name. Once I did thingy, just put
your name in. Yeah,
it just used the name on the card. But it was only my initial and my surname, anyways.
Okay.
But so I had to find it. So I went down looking for it, and then I did it. Maybe an hour and a half later, I looked for it. I had to scroll down forever. I was like, wow, the money was pouring in.
Good.
Pouring in. It took me like 5 minutes to find my name. I was like, what? And then I saw my wife's initial and my surname. I said, did you put money in? She's like, no. I said, what a coincidence. And there's bare people with our surname. And just in that couple of minutes I was looking, just bare people with my surname. I'm like, why? People with my surname is winning, man. But yeah. So and then apparently they broke wherever it was up until the point I did it. Something happened on that day for it to like spill over, and then everybody was just dumping money into it.
It might be White Yardie. Maybe I should shut my mouth.
Something happened. I know. I put the money in, and then
it was just talking about awareness, innit? It wasn't saying that you must put money.
It was like 200 or 300 grand or something when I put the money in, and then bang, and then it hit $1 million like soon after.
Wow. Well, maybe somebody threw in a massive amount,
or they've been plugging it.
I got an email. It's like, we've reached our target of $1 million or something.
Yeah, you got to remember, it's either one or two people go big, or loads of people go medium. Do you get what I'm saying to you?
Or I reckon that some people felt shame. But I also believe, and this is a discussion I was having with my wife, there's people that don't know this even happened.
I didn't know this is what I'm saying.
I said I didn't know this until about 2 days ago that this happened.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, of course they must know they're celebrities and they're from the... I said, they might not know, man. They might not know.
Because the point is, the mainstream news... Well, to be honest, I haven't been watching mainstream news.
At all. Some people might be avoiding it because of COVID.
Has it been on the news?
I don't know.
Because I haven't watched the mainstream news.
I've seen it mentioned on the news.
Okay, because I get most of my news from social media. I follow all the news people on social media, and it hasn't been on the social media.
Yeah, I haven't seen it on Sky News, Twitter. I've
seen a couple of people mention it, but I'm scrolling. And even then,
I was just sorry for the people in St. Vincent, but I haven't really seen what it is. Usually, like what happened. Normally, when you go into trending topics, if something major's happened, it will be the top thing. But I've seen all these other rubbish just there. Talking about all these other bits and bobs that's got nothing to do with this.
I think because they probably look at it like it's such a small island, isn't it?
But it's people.
They'll look at it like there's the same amount of people in St. Vincent. There's probably the same amount of people in Hackney.
There's still people in it.
Yes, I'm saying that, but they might just look at it anyway. And Prince Philip died, innit? That's what they care about for this week.
Oh, that's what the Ghanaians care about anyway.
Wow.
The reason why I say that is because in Tottenham today,
they
were having a memorial outside in the gardens, like about 50, 60 people. And what was the thing?
Were you actually there?
Yeah, so you took it. It's me that took the picture. They were having like a live church service for Prince Philip.
Seriously, today?
On behalf of the
Ghana community. What
was his funeral today?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Exactly. Ghana community in the UK celebrates the life of Prince Philip Duke of Edinburgh. Look upon him. Look upon
I
him.
cannot believe it.
Look upon him.
He's
Look upon him. God, the flag was flying high, blood.
yeah.
That's mad.
Look upon him in Tottenham, in a high road.
I said the Ghanaians are spiritually bonded to the royal family, and you not need to explain to me why.
That's deep, man.
Let me see.
All right, let me find the topics. Let's actually go through. And because I don't even remember anything anymore.
Beaufort.
I had megaphone and everything.
Wow.
What were they saying?
They were praying. They were doing a whole service.
Okay, seeing as we're talking about Ghana, Akua Pem Polo was jailed for 90 days. She's a Ghanaian actress.
Yeah, I heard about this, man.
For a picture she took with her son, and she posted on social media where she is naked.
What's her name, bruv?
Akua Pem.
Akua Pem Polo.
That sounds like a place in Nigeria.
This is the picture, I believe.
Okay.
I didn't look for too long, but I'm assuming that's the one.
That is it.
So she posted a picture of her son. Her son looks about 7 or 8. Yeah?
Yeah.
And she's naked. Her hair is covering her boobies. And you know what? You know I cast makeup? This woman, she knows how to use makeup. 2 reasons I cast makeup. 1, because I just don't like the idea of it. And 2, because most women don't actually wear it well. This woman wears it well.
In your opinion.
In my opinion, when she takes it off, she looks completely different. She actually wears makeup and makes herself look much better. But anyways.
Wow.
She looks much better with makeup. She's one that I'd actually be like, you know what? You wear your makeup.
Wow. Please put it on.
Yeah. 90 days she was jailed for this.
What was the purpose?
They're calling it, well, they're saying it's child abuse.
Because
it's
she was naked and her son, I don't know, was pictured naked.
Oh yeah, the son is in his pants in the picture.
Okay.
And she posted it on social. Yeah, that's it. It's inappropriate. They call it child abuse.
I thought it was because of the bleaching that she's done, but okay.
Well.
Okay, so the jailed her because her son's in his pants and she's naked and she's put it on.
They count. And
it's like a basically
this as child abuse, like kind of thing.
Child abuse or child pornography.
This was. Let me read the thing, because it was for 3 different things, but one of them was something to do with basically like child abuse, basically, like inappropriate stuff. The judge in the ruling said she's gonna serve 90 days concurrently, 3 months.
That's interesting. How has the public received that?
I don't. Because I was going through the social media, I put her name in and I was scrolling around, and some people was like, "Well, I think it's a bit harsh, but you shouldn't have done." Basically, most of the people was like, "You shouldn't have done it," and so be it.
Okay.
Some people, a lot of people is like, you know,
is it against their laws in Ghana?
Yo, it must be, because
if it's against their laws in Ghana, then you should have done it, didn't it?
No, I know, but obviously this is like a social thing as well. A lot of people don't understand the cultural relevance of other cultures outside of this. So like, I can see Western people looking at this saying, "Oh, this is, you know, what's wrong with it? How can you send it to jail for it? Whatever." So it's interesting to see the cultural acknowledgement.
I'm in 2 minds of it. I don't think she should go to jail for it, but I also on the side of why you posting your son in his pants.
She pled guilty to 3 charges: publication of obscene materials, engaging in domestic violence in ways which undermine the privacy and integrity of another person, and finally engaging in domestic violence which to spoil the dignity of another human being. So I'm reading the BBC Pidgin website. So they're
that's interesting. Those last 2.
I love it.
Yeah. Can you read those 2 again, please? Just read them all again, please.
I'll read the actual Pidgin, what they wrote. She pleaded guilty to 3 charges where their courts level against which they include the publication of obscene materials, engaging in domestic violence in ways which they undermine the privacy and integrity of another person, and finally engaging in domestic violence which go fit spoil the dignity of another human being.
What was the first one, sorry?
Bloody hell, man. The publication of obscene materials. So it's obscene and then domestic violence.
Obscene and domestic violence.
Two counts
that
of
video
domestic
violence. That's so old though. I don't know what
it really is. The first time I see it.
Old, man.
I gotta play that later, man.
Which one's that again?
The 2 Mexican guys.
I've seen that video 100 times, bro. And every time I watch that, I'm laughing.
She abusive.
Why you scared, homie? Why you scared? You look scared, homie. Anyway. On this,
I just felt like wow when I saw that.
I thought wow as well, but when you consider the last 2 charges that she's accepted, and she's accepted all of them, they are interesting, and I can understand it. There's no doubt. I mean, I don't know about the domestic violence one.
Those were the two last charges. Domestic violence. The first one was obscene material.
Obscene material. Okay.
That's the one you're going to co-sign.
No, the obscene material, I'm not sure about.
Because that picture is not...
It's not obscene.
It's not an obscene picture.
But what they're saying about you, kind of saying basically you didn't really get the consent of the person before posting a picture of them in their pant.
Mm.
And the other one was kind of like saying that you're removing their dignity whilst posting this picture.
Okay.
I don't agree with them, but it's an interesting thing to see. I didn't know that was a law.
Law, yeah, exactly.
But that's almost like the thing about it is that people need to take into consideration this in the future. You don't know how your child might feel in 30 years' time that he's got a picture of himself in his pant online.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not saying that anyone should go to prison for this. So,
but it's a consideration.
But it's a consideration that people don't have when they're posting pictures of their children at a young age.
Yeah,
and I also think that that they're using her as an example. So
yeah, they are.
So I'm gonna assume that something like this would have happened before. You get me? And maybe
I'm sure something like this.
It's what I'm saying.
Before.
Even in their country, you get me. And I'm just gonna say that they, or maybe a government minister or someone in the judicial department or system says, "Look, we need to put a stop to this. This is a famous person. Let's use her as an example," and they've done it. I think that the jail sentence is 3 months, correct?
Yeah,
is harsh. I think that they. I don't know if they do community service over there, mate, but I think that they could have done something else, man. I think 3 months is harsh, man.
So somebody made a complaint. So following the complaint, she was arrested, admitted to posting the nude picture with her son, but she said she did that unintentionally. But she wrote the statement or the tag with the picture is, "I'm naked in front of you because this is how naked I was giving birth to you. So in case you find me lying somewhere, don't pass by, but see me as your mum who brought you to life."
What?
That's strange.
That's like some premonition. Like, why would you
This
put
is back home business.
What's like, man? But why would you put that into the...
Yeah, like the whole death business. I don't know about that. But I don't know. It's very strange, and I can understand why they wanted to come down with the iron fist in. You know what I mean? It's I don't know, man.
Because she had to take a pregnancy test as well before she went inside.
What?
Because they wanted to make sure she wasn't pregnant before they sent her to jail. I don't know if that was part of her thing, but both the articles I've read now.
It's very strange.
That she.
It's a very strange situation. It's a very strange decision. I wouldn't personally put anybody in jail for this thing. I think that you could a warning if it's against their laws would be sufficient enough.
I don't think it should be against the law
to post your child naked.
He's not naked.
Or in pant.
It could be swimming. That's what you would have worn at the beach. It's not like he was wearing some obscene.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just asking the question.
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
But it's their law. That's the only issue.
It's not like lewd. It's not there posing in no nasty different way. It's
not a sexual act.
Yeah, it's an innocent.
People have sexualized.
I wouldn't post that picture. I wouldn't be happy with my wife posing like that with my child and posting that picture for public consumption.
Yeah.
But if we had that up on the wall in my house, I wouldn't have an issue with it.
The thing is, it's not up on the wall; it's up on the internet, isn't it?
Yeah, but my point is, it's not lewd, it's not disgusting. It's like if I just don't like pictures of my missus and my wife online, full stop, and myself, to be honest with you. So that's why, because I'm a prude like that. But if it's people that I know coming into my house, it's like that the picture's disgusting. It's like I'm like I'm not. I wouldn't be ashamed for people to see it.
It's very interesting that they've done this. I wouldn't have this. When you sent it into the group, I was like, I didn't even understand it. I just like I don't get it.
It's mad with the cultural. It's the cultural differences.
Cultural differences, man.
But I think that there's people in Ghana and other parts of Africa that will look to that and think, why are you sending this woman to jail with all the madness that is going on in Africa? You get me? There's so much shit that is going on there.
I saw some of that as well.
You understand? And this is what you want to come down on.
All the government, all the corruption.
You get me?
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, come on, bruv.
If there was a man and he was there with his son topless like this, do you think they'll be running to send the man to prison?
No. Even with his daughter, you get me. So this is my thing. Is that it? But I'm kind of.
It looks like she's not wearing pants either. You don't see it, but it looks like she's not wearing anything.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm saying if a man was bent down like this and he had long hair, let's say Simple Simon, and it covers everything, yeah,
yeah,
and he's there with his son in his pants, do you think that they're gonna send that man to jail?
Yeah, but let's use the reverse, innit?
No, why? Use the reverse. Do as it is.
No, but she's with her son. So the reverse is
I would assume
the
it'd
man
be better if it was
with his
another
daughter.
girl. I think they'd be happier if it was another girl in front of the boy.
I don't.
Well, you didn't see why I had an issue with it in the first place, dog.
I think that anything that involves any little girl not undressed is going to have a lot more problems than any little boy undressed.
Exactly. Yeah, I would agree with you there.
So that even if it's woman and woman.
No.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. Either way, it's a problem, and
It borders on child
is your point that
pornography,
you don't think
so-
if it was a man that
You think this borders on child pornography?
That's what I think they're looking at it as. It could border on child pornography.
But I've seen photographs.
It's a very tasteful picture.
I think she posted them a lot as well.
Yeah, it's very tastefully done. There's
nothing
nice.
tacky
It's
about
emotional. It's family. It's love. But they will look at it bordering child pornography.
If somebody's made a complaint about it, then I suppose.
Yeah, but we've seen many a photograph, posed as art with a naked mother with her naked child.
But that's the thing about how art is
father
interpreted.
Yeah, and we've never really looked at it. We could see this without context and think, and we wouldn't really think that much of it.
You look at the two pictures side by side. There's a picture fully clothed. The child is on her shoulders, smiling, happy, blah blah blah. And then the next picture is the nakedness.
I have no issue.
She don't
with the
look
picture.
good in makeup, buff. I'm not sure where you got that from.
Trust me.
And we're worried about how she looks in makeup.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking at that regular picture. I'm thinking, wow.
I don't have an issue either picture of that. Well, I don't know about either because the other one looks like she's been bleaching. But
that's what I'm saying. Like she looks like a different color.
I don't.
Lighting is everything.
I don't have an issue with the picture. But again, if the law is there and she knew the law,
then yeah,
I don't think she would have known that.
But I doubt she would have known that would have been a problem. And I'm very sure that somebody actually went out of their way to actually go and complain.
That's what I'm the most
That's
surprised
what people
about.
do.
I'm surprised about that.
People have time out here. This is what they do. Haters are out there. So anything that they can do. But I don't think that the person who complained would have expected this.
And you know what it is? It's because it's social media. Social media has given everybody the opportunity to just complain about anything. If that was hanging up in a gallery, there wouldn't be any complaints about it.
True.
But my thing again is, I'm sure that there are other crimes that happen on social media, on a social media platform related to West African countries, and they do nothing about it. So when it comes to being fair and consistent, I think that it just doesn't look good, in my opinion. It don't look good, man.
Going from this to something else that's already in the social media thing, because you posted this thing in the group chat, and actually I read about this as well. This man posted a picture of his fiance on with her holding her ring and said she's finally allowing me to post a picture of her on my of us together on my social media, or her, because it's her, isn't it? Because he can post a picture of himself of her together with him on his social media because he's engaged her. Engaged.
So my question is,
because he's engaged to her.
He engaged her. I said
engaged her.
Engaged her.
So a lot of the comments were of women were like, "Wicked, you go, girl," and I should do this. Like this is a good idea.
But man don't want to post their woman anyway.
That's what I was thinking.
No. My question is, if you were the type to always post your partner and you post, because most of us don't post, so you have to put yourself in that mind frame. That is what you like doing. You post. This
is what I'm saying. It made no sense what they were saying, because the complaint that I was seeing like about 2 months before that is that no men ever want to post their woman. Now they're saying that they don't want the man to post her.
Yeah, but in his case, clearly he wanted to post her, and she said, "No, you cannot post a picture of us or me."
Well, going by the women's logic,
until we're engaged.
She must be cheating.
I love it. I love it.
I can't have my other man seeing me with you.
I'm not getting involved in that.
That's why the logic that they will say, if you don't post them, when I read this thing, if you don't post your woman, blah blah blah, you must be cheating.
I've never experienced that, because
that's exactly because I'm not silly.
Not cheating, but I did have an issue with an ex.
Seriously,
hiding me for? What you hiding me for?
Exactly that.
You thought that they were hiding you?
No, they thought I was
hiding them.
Yeah, like I just don't post in it. Like I barely posted anyway.
So my question is not going to work, because us man is just not in that mind frame.
Yeah.
Well, that's the question though. Still, if you want,
you can.
Would you be
hypothetically?
if you were the type to post pictures with yourself and your partner, and then when you met, that's what you've done in the past, and you post about yourself often, and then you meet somebody else, you're in a relationship, full blown relationship.
Everybody knows her
in real life, but she says, and she posts herself as well. She's not a meek person on social media. She's posting, but she refuses to post you, and she says you cannot post a picture of her until we're engaged. No pictures.
Why? I would say, why is it the engagement thing?
Because we're not. You haven't committed to me to
I would think that a marriage
to earn that right.
With that logic, a marriage would be more,
but
stable.
Proposing is an intention of a commitment.
I guess so. But I would just, again, equilibrium, man. Like,
yeah, you have to.
I want someone with a sane mind. I'm sorry.
I'll just start posting pictures with all my girlfriends.
Yeah, stubborn goods.
Every time I meet a girl, I'll just take a picture with them and post it.
How often do you meet?
I'll meet many. Keep the diner. I'll go to the restaurant. The woman behind the bar.
So yeah, but then she'll be like, "Are you engaged to them then?"
What does that mean?
Because you can't post a picture with her until you're engaged.
No, she told me that.
Yeah.
So I'll just post a picture with any other woman. Wow. And then what does it mean?
Do you not understand? Do you not get where she's coming from?
No. I understand, but for me, it's foolish.
Yeah.
You're telling me you can't post me because you haven't made that commitment. I'm assuming she's saying she don't want to be looked at as a ridicule when I do something wrong. And then now she's going to be seen as the person that I've done that thing wrong to. So I get it. If she just doesn't like social media at all, then there's not a problem. But you're saying that you're doing it because of a reason. And if that reason to me is indicating that you have no faith in me, I have a problem.
Yes.
Yeah, but up until, let's say she's never been engaged before, and let's say she's been in relationships before, up until that point, every man has flopped the game for her.
That's not my issue.
Either they've left her and because she wanted to be with them and they left her, or she didn't like them anymore and she left them.
That's the thing.
Don't carry that into my relationship.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. What it is that she's obviously gone through a situation before, innit?
Heartache and pain.
You get me? It's like, whether it's the previous or the last 2 or the last 3 relationships, this has happened. They've posted her and then something has happened and maybe they've left the pictures on there or they've got rid of the pictures and she's felt somewhat embarrassed. You get me? There's been some kind of a emotional imbalance there that she feels away. So she's felt, obviously, going into my future relationships, I'm not having this. Like,
Preservation.
Yeah, like,
Preservation.
And sorry, sometimes you got to look at the root cause to these things and then have a proper conversation.
Yeah.
Because when what you're talking about is trust, and trust again is a major issue. If you do not trust the person that you are with wholeheartedly, I didn't get it, when I was young. But if you don't trust the person, then just let it go. You know what I mean?
Be done with it. Don't
just let it go.
It's one of the worst things you can do. Is to be in a relationship with someone both ways that you don't trust and they don't trust you. Because in the end, what is it? Everything is going to be questioned. Every single thing you do is going to be questioned. It's just long, bro.
You just want to be free.
I just want to post a picture of me and my girlfriend,
and that's it.
I can't post a picture of me and my girlfriend because I don't trust in the future that you're going to keep your word to me, and you may then cheat on me, and then now I'm going to be a cheated on girlfriend that everyone knows about, which is fine.
And it could be a possibility. You understand that the relationship may not last the course.
Exactly.
But at least
written in stone.
But I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, if you do stuff like that, you're setting examples, and then that other person can now have those same feelings, and they could start doing other things. And okay, then I don't want to bring you to my parents' house. Or why? Because I'm not sure if I'm going to marry you, and I don't really want anybody around my parents that I haven't proposed to.
Or my children.
Yeah, all of this stuff, it starts going down, it starts going to different bits and bobs, and then people could start going back and forth about this type of things. How far does it go to?
So if a woman gave you this ultimatum,
it wouldn't be an ultimatum.
What it is, it's kind of like, don't post me until we're engaged.
That's not ultimatum for me. That's just a request.
Fair enough.
Or a stipulation.
Yeah, I wouldn't see it as an ultimatum.
Fair enough. So if someone gave you that stipulation, what's your start? What's your take?
I would tell her I don't care enough to post for it to be me as I am now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you I don't care. So if you don't want me to post you, I won't post you. But then when we get engaged, I'm still not going to post you. And that's the thing. Either you're going to be posted or not. You're not. It's not one this when I'm engaged. Suddenly I'm going to post you.
There's nothing actually wrong
Either you're going to get posted or not. Listen, if you have a family and I want to post my child, I'm gonna rub you out. I'm gonna dilly crop you, and it's just gonna be me and the child. And you're just gonna see your hand or something in the picture, just to acknowledge that there is a mother there somewhere. But if you don't want me to post you, I'm just not posting you ever again. But I'm very much like that.
So you'd be petty.
It's not petty.
It's not petty.
Of course, that's petty.
For me, it's not petty.
If she said, "Don't," hold on.
Okay, go.
If she said, "I don't want you to post pictures of us until we're engaged," and then when you get engaged, you still decide to post pictures but make sure that she's not in them. Like it could be family portrait.
No, I'm joking about the family. I'm joking about the family portrait.
Stand on the end. Why? Don't worry, you'll find out later.
No, put her in there. I'm joking about the cropping thing. I'm joking about cropping thing. But
then let's say she says, "Can you post a picture of us?" Because
no.
Let's say you post the ring. Later, this was the ring. She said yes.
Or the proposal.
Yeah, can you? Well, that's petty then.
You can post it.
Why?
You can post it. I don't need to post. Why are you coming to ask me to post a picture of you?
That's what I'm saying.
My thing is, if you are the type of person to post, this is
No, but we're going by what?
No, but he just said he wouldn't do it after either. So
Yes,
he said
because he
would
never done
post.
it before.
Yeah, but he said he would post.
No, he said that
He said he
won't.
would post other pictures. I wouldn't post a picture of you.
I was joking about that.
No, he said he was joking about
He
the
said
cropping
post
part.
pictures of other women and him.
No, that's
Not
not,
the other-
well.
not even other
I'm
women.
saying that if she said to me not to post pictures of her before we get engaged, because I don't know where you're going with what you're going, just to make sure that I'm clear with what I'm saying. I'm not gonna then after we get engaged start posting pictures of you. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, but why not?
Because why am I wasting? You don't want to be. As
You didn't want the pre, so why do you want the post?
I'm not going out of my way to now think. After you've done that, I'm not thinking about posting you again. Right? I'm not going out to think about it. As far as I'm concerned, you said you don't want to be posted, and
until then.
No, you said you didn't want to be posted.
No, until then you don't. No.
You said you didn't want to be posted.
I hate that. You can't cut off half the sentence and say
for
this
me,
is what you said. That's not what they said.
because it makes my life. I only do things in my life to make my life easier. So you've made my life easy now. I'm not gonna go start thinking when can I post you with this? When can I post you with that? You didn't like to be posted like this way because of this whatever ring. I'm not going out of my way now, once we are engaged, to start posting you.
Yeah, but
it's dumb. And I'm definitely, if you come tell me to post you, I'm definitely not posting you after that.
But you don't like noise. So sometimes you will do certain things.
No.
to prevent noise, isn't it?
No. In this type of situation, it's a principle of me now having to think about posting you.
But
when before I didn't have to think about it.
But now you're engaged, you can just post it.
So
I don't want to just post.
She said,
I'm not posting anymore.
I mean, I'm with you.
Nothing is getting posted again.
Okay, so
Nothing is getting posted
this is what I'm saying is petty. Because if she says, you know what, you propose on the first, and after all the hoo-ha, and then she's relaxed. On the second, she's like, I'm going to post a picture of everything. You post it too, so we can do a joint post.
No.
And you're saying no.
Yeah, no.
That's petty now, isn't it?
No, because why should I have to? You're making me post. You've already made me do. I don't like being made to do anything.
I'm sure your wife asked you to do things that are much more taxing than posting a picture. So don't go on like it's a big request.
No, my wife doesn't tell me don't do this, and then next minute she said you can do this for that. No, she won't do that.
I don't mind.
She won't do that.
Would you? would you be happy with her posting?
I said she can post whatever she wants.
Okay.
But why you come and then tell me that I must post as well after you told me I can't post?
Webs, would this bother you?
It would slightly. I mean, I'm the kind of person I'd want to chronicle the journey, document the journey from whatever to whatever.
Oh.
If I went,
have you ever posted your girlfriend on social media? Any of your girlfriends on social media?
Yeah,
I'd never seen anything go there. Again, I don't know. I don't really watch your social media.
You saw the last relationship.
The last one, he was thinking.
He posted it.
I believe so.
I don't remember seeing
there was
it.
a couple pictures.
I can't remember seeing it.
Yeah, that's.
But the one thing I noticed.
That's why it hurt.
The one thing I know. Do you know what? No. Do you know what?
Oh, hello, sadness, my old friend.
I'll miss that one.
He's only doing it because he's hurt that he's no longer in my life.
It's true, because you also want to be posting the pictures as well.
Exactly. Why ain't I there, bro?
We used to post pictures together.
See, we used to do this together. No, we don't do it no more.
Imagine about going up to his old wife complaining about somebody else. You don't talk to me no more.
Webster's life is better. No, I'm not in it. My whole life has changed.
I don't mind.
So you,
yeah, I'd like to chronicle it, but it's not a really big deal for me. If you don't want it posted, it's not going to be posted.
It's the mentality behind it. I don't. You said you guys went down the road of trust, and for me, it's not necessarily
a question of trust.
It could be what's it when you have
doubt,
self-esteem, or
Insecurity.
self-doubt, or insecurity? Yeah,
insecurity about what? Because you're happy for me to post it once you got a ring.
Yeah, because she's not secure. That ring
Secure about what?
I don't think this is uncommon for a woman to say the ring is a sign of security for them.
Yeah, but
it
you
makes
said
them much more
you
secure.
said insecure about what?
The relationship as a whole.
So you think that the picture now it's gonna suddenly Shazam
But the,
everything?
the ring doesn't. The ring doesn't secure security because we could break up.
Yes, but I think
So
when you propose to someone,
if we're engaged now,
yeah,
and I'm posting pictures, and then all of a sudden we break up.
That's more drama.
Exactly.
yeah, but
Can I still post pictures?
would you assume
The breakup pictures.
would you assume
Exactly.
that when most people
Pictures of you
either
crying.
make the proposal or accept the proposal for marriage, that they think this is going to be for good?
The majority, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't even know anymore. I think people are still skeptical when they accept for wedding
That's
rings.
why I didn't say. Oh, I know there are some people. There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That they're beefing with their partner and they get married because they think this is going to
Gonna
solve
solve it.
things. That happens a lot.
Just to shut you up, I'm
No,
gonna
that
get you a
happens
ring.
It's like
I
this
think
is
some
this,
people accept the ring just because the ring's been offered. They don't even want to get married.
Then there's some people who've that. Well, I don't even understand that one. Then.
The ring.
There's people that I guess are too scared to say no. There are people that are so insecure. It's like I'll just take. I didn't see my life with you fully. You know, I was actually planning on leaving, but I didn't know what I was gonna do when I left. And now that you're dedicating yourself to me, I'll take it because I'm not confident enough elsewhere. But I would say that's either way. A lot of people, when they are proposing and receiving the proposal and saying yes, they think this is gonna be for good. So then that's where the confidence comes from now.
No,
I am now on solid ground. Whereas before it was on water.
you can't. I don't know.
And that makes sense to me.
No, I
Did you just propose for fun? You propose because you were serious.
I get that, but I just don't understand why everything has to be linked to social media now. It's just stupid.
Because that's the way.
This is life
is
now,
the
isn't it?
way.
If you,
Yeah.
like these people, they look pretty young. Their life was their whole life was on social media.
I cannot. So your whole life is on social media apart from the fact that you're together.
No. Oh, what do you mean? The posting stuff?
You just said that their whole life is social media.
No, as in that's what they like.
That's what they used to basically.
For all of us, we were adults before we got into social media, and I'll accept for myself when Facebook first was around. Like these pictures I was talking about, they weren't all on Facebook. I had to log onto Facebook on a secure browser, so it didn't start taking everything from the thingy. And it was like I was looking at all those pictures. I was like, I used to post enough on Facebook.
Well, then what happened?
2007. Then I got a bit older, and it's like, what am I doing?
Shorty was abusive.
So and then I grew out of posting on Facebook, and then I grew out of Facebook altogether, and then I grew out of other social medias, and then it got to the point now I don't even know how to use Instagram.
I think that we get more responsible with what we decide we're going to post. We see the power that comes with posting that maybe at the beginning none of us understood.
And then on top of that, I will admit that a lot of that flashy posting and saying this and doing that would be the modern day what clout chasing posting, what people will do on Instagram now, when they're on holiday, they do this and that. Like I wasn't doing that, but my own version of it, I would do it. Whether it was clubs or I'm wearing this clothes and I'm posing with that. Look, I used to have there's a different clothing every time we went out because I knew it was gonna get posted on Facebook. So I had
Wow.
Yes, Rago. So these women, you know, the conversation in it about double wearing clothes.
Yeah.
Can you wear the same clothes because you know it's gonna get posted?
Cloud chasing.
That's what I was doing in my mid-20s. Rago.
I think with regards to all of this type of stuff, I get it. I get the social media era and all that stuff. I know everyone's growing up in it, but I just don't like these types of you can't do this, you can't do that, and then expect me to then change later. It just doesn't make sense to me. So if you're telling me I can't post you before we get engaged,
That's fine.
I'm just not posting you again. And you, if you don't like that, then you need to understand. You have to have the considerations to why you don't like it, and then we can have a conversation about this whole situation in the first place.
Man said, "I'll never post you again." That is it. Your number is up. Your goosey is cooked.
All right, just a quick. Do you want to talk about that thing you posted on about the Noel Clarke? I think.
Who?
Noel Clarke.
Because you posted it in the.
Yeah, I did, but I swear, no, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
I can't remember it. I remember he has anybody watched it? It was basically a speech about talking
Yeah, it
about.
was a fantastic speech.
It was a good speech about him. What did he win it for? Bulletproof.
I have no idea.
I don't know what he won. He won a Bafta, but,
what did he win it for?
I don't think it's Bulletproof. I get the impression it was some sort of achievement.
Bulletproof is so good though.
I think it's some lifetime or some
achievement in film.
Basically,
writing achievement. I think
he basically his speech was basically that he went up for an award in the past and he popped his collar and
it's 2 minutes. I can play.
Later on, he decided it's long. I can.
The last one was 2 minutes as well. Was that a problem?
Okay, play it then. If you want to play it, just play it. Don't ask me.
No, carry on.
Post if you want to post it.
It's long. I just mentioned that the last video I played was also 2 minutes.
But if you want to play it, just play it.
No, I just made a reference. I just made a comment.
See, this is why no one wants to post anybody anything.
Don't post after the episode.
I can do you that. I can't remember what I was saying.
My apologies.
But anyway, so he basically was saying that he popped his collar, and then later on in life, he always was a bit upset about the fact that he did that. He felt, I shouldn't have popped my collar when I went to go get that award. And he said that the next time that he was going to go up to a large crowd, like he was doing for these BAFTAs, he was going to apologize for doing it. Because for some strange reason, he felt that there was something that he shouldn't do. Then he said he really thought about it, and he thought to himself, well, no, actually, I shouldn't apologize for that because I deserved what I got. I deserved the award that I achieved, and there's nothing wrong with bigging yourself up. Basically,
yeah.
If you feel like you've done what you needed to do, you should be able to big yourself up and feel.
You should be able to celebrate,
and not feel, celebrate that win without feeling a bit of a way about it. So anyway, I posted it in the group because I thought it was an interesting thing. I don't know what questions will come of it, but do you think, especially as black people, we are very not humble, because I don't think we're humble.
It's modest, ultra modest.
Yeah, but we don't like to celebrate ourselves outside.
100%. I was having the same conversation with my missus just this week. Maybe Thursday or Friday I was having this conversation, and it's this idea of...
he won outstanding contribution, by the way.
Yeah, it's this idea of not standing in your successes and in your glory too much.
Because we look like we're worried about what outside people are going to see.
Yeah, it's about this outward thing. It's so what we tend to do is not be so verbal and so visible with our achievements. We kind of take the achievement as not being anything special. Like, oh yeah, you've done a fantastic piece of work. Yeah, thanks. But you don't really live in that glory and really take into account the magnitude of the achievement. And then what it means is that this stuff that people are rating and you're just taking it as being nothing now becomes your standard, which means that when you're doing all of this extra stuff, you aren't making the same noise that somebody else would make for doing less than what you've done. So therefore, what you're being paid and all the thing that goes with it is kind of doesn't meet up to what you're doing.
It's a very big thing.
And we do that.
It's a very big thing in business, in offices and corporate business.
Yes.
That I find to be not just with black people, but also I'll say maybe working class people that come from a low income background.
Yeah.
We find it quite difficult to, when people ask the questions of what have you done? What have you done? Like at the end,
why don't you let me take a picture of him first?
I was listening.
At the end, when you do your assessments and whatnot, and they ask you the questions like, "What have you done throughout the year?"
Yeah,
a lot. You notice that people that tend to achieve good things in life, quite easily know how to answer that question.
Yep.
And people that don't necessarily achieve as much as the others, that do work just as hard as them, find it difficult to answer that question.
What do you mean by achieve? Achieve what?
Like maybe somebody that might become a boss or a manager. Or let's say you both start at the same time, you both do the same job, you both do the same thing. The one that will be able to say, I've done, and let's say you both done the same projects as well.
Yeah.
The one that will be able to articulate what and big up themselves more and explain what they've done throughout the year will always find themselves in a better position than the one who is more try to be humble and be like, we did it together, or we did this. No, I did this. I did this. It was my part of the project. I did this. The reason what happened from this project is the fact that when I made these decisions which equaled this outcome, right? Whereas with other people, you'll be like, me and Simple Simon did this project together.
Right.
What did you do? Because you hear people actually try to single it out and be like,
what did you do?
What did you do?
What's your hard contribution?
Because as far as I'm concerned, Simple Simon already just come in and told me he did 90% of the project and you did 10%. And you're now telling me, you're like affirming that because you're telling me we did it.
I've always found that when I've been applying for other jobs or other positions at work, that explaining my accolades or explaining the things that I've done well over the past 2 or 3 years has been a problem, because I would have achieved a few things
and just don't think anything of it.
You must document what you do throughout the year.
And then someone, will say, yeah, but how about when that happened? And how about when that happened and that happened? You done X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, oh, wow, shit, yeah.
That's the problem. Because you doing your day-to-day job, you do not think you're doing anything special.
Right.
Whereas with somebody else that's looking from the outside in, especially people that can't do your job, are seeing that everything you're doing is special.
Something actually happened just about a week ago, maybe about 2 weeks ago.
You must have that siren for the 300th episode.
Yeah, for real. It was quite a big incident that I had to manage. Do you know what I mean? And you just kind of go into autopilot and you just get on with it. Do you know what I mean? So at my place of work, we get paid more so for when shit hits the fan. There's protocol to follow and you've got to do that. And after it had happened and I'd written up my report and sent it off and what have you, you get these emails and well done and I can't believe that you got this done so quick and you managed this and you done that. And I was like, okay, thank you. It's like you don't think anything of it, and then when you break it down, when you break it down properly, and then you think, because I was at the time trying to tell them, don't forget this person, that person, and this person helped me as well. It wasn't just me.
Because you're trying to be humble.
And
but
that's it.
Because that person, and that person is going to go and tell them, I did it.
Probably. And no, they couldn't really.
So
but
they played their part. But.
So I understand totally where Noel Clarke's coming from, but it's funny that I was having the same conversation with my missus and she agreed because she got promoted recently.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Where's that applause thing, man?
Yes, yes.
Congratulations to Mrs. Simple Simon.
Clap for her.
Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself.
My 10% later.
So she got promoted and then the new team that she's moved within thank you very much. You done it. There was a delay, but it's okay. The internet was slow. It's all right. No problem. Yeah, so she's moved into another department, and the department that she's moved into have been properly hailing her, like for stuff that she's done in the previous department. Oh yeah, we saw this with work. It's been amazing. Whatever.
We heard about you.
Yeah, exactly. Then she's come on board with their team now, done 1 and 2 things, and she's even said to me, "Oh yeah, the 1 and 2 things that I've done, I didn't think there was anything there, but these lot are singing my praises." I said, "Yeah, what you need to do is not do what we normally do." I say I do it too, is say, yeah, no problem, it's all right. And like do it as something that is run of the mill. I said, you have to make these people realize that you understand the value of what it is you're doing. We have to look at what it is we're doing, our contributions a little bit different and value it differently. So you lean into that now. Don't take it, oh yeah, thank you very much. No, this is what you're paying me for.
That's it.
This is the output. Let them know. And just keep it on their necks. You don't have to be arrogant with it, but just don't shy away from it.
Anything. Just document it.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the year, when they ask you the questions as to why you want what you want, you give them the answers. That's the problem that people have. People will tell you, I want a pay rise.
Oh, I want this bonus.
Okay, but why? Why should I give you this bonus? Because I worked hard.
Yeah.
Okay, but what does that mean?
Quantify it for me.
Yeah. Explain to me what made you work harder than John. Well, I made you, if you're a banker or something, you can easily say, I made you X amount of money this year. Something that they could see as some form of tangible target.
Yeah.
I made you 2.8 billion this year. So I think I deserve a bonus. But when you do something like, I don't know, IT, you might say I've closed 50 tickets this week or something like that, which is more than the 30, the average that people close that as 30.
Yeah.
That's your leverage towards them. But then if you're doing, I don't know, if you're doing little things that has no KPI or no target thing against it, how do you then, at the end of the year explain to them what you've done. And even people in stuff like IT or stuff like that with their tickets, they're still going to look at you like, well, that's still your job, innit?
So are we essentially saying we should acknowledge and celebrate our successes?
You should,
no matter how big or small.
Always.
And not just to the people outside, but also to yourself. Because you can't go into your job every day and not acknowledge that you're doing a good job.
But then we also have to be careful of blurring the line of confidence and cocky.
Yes, because again, people always look at us as arrogant and aggressive and blah, blah, blah. So you always have to toe that line. But you don't have to toe it to the point where you're just meek. Listen, them boys there, them white boys, them white women or whatever that's in the same department, Asians, no, it's just everyone else seems to find a way.
So you think it's a black thing?
I think it's very much a black thing.
I would go as far as to say that there is something definitely there.
Do you think it's a social economic?
I said that as well at the beginning. No, I said it's two, but I think it's a black thing because we tend to be in that social demographic. But let me finish, because I do think it's still a black thing as well, because we're always told that we need to be quiet so no one notices us, so we don't get fired for things.
Who told you that?
But then we're also...
You've never been told, just go into the job, especially when you get a good job.
I've never heard that, no.
Okay. Well,
Keep your head down.
Keep your head down.
Keep your head down.
Yeah.
Keep your head down.
Make sure you're making that money. Keep your head down.
Don't get fired.
Noticed.
Yeah,
People go home to their husbands and their wives, and the first thing they tell them is, just make sure you don't get involved. Something could happen, and they'll be like, don't make a big deal about it, because you don't want to make yourself go, you don't want to be seen.
But then on the other hand, we're classed as show-offs.
Sorry.
Don't say sorry. You asked me to put you.
No, but I'm kind of playing in the wrong place, innit? At the wrong time. Go on, continue.
Every time.
I deserve some alcohol.
What you do? What is well played now?
Oh yeah, ask KOK. I paid my dues.
In full, Prof. You did in full.
Oh yeah, continue.
But yeah, we don't seem to express ourselves as much as maybe we should do.
So yeah, Noel Clarke was very justified in what he was saying.
Yeah.
And yeah, his speech was a nice speech.
Yeah, it was a good
You can
speech.
go up there and you can say, thank you for this, thank you for all the people that helped me and all that stuff. But there's nothing wrong with saying, this is my shit, I did this shit.
Large up, no man.
AKA Muhammad Ali.
Oh, one big RIP, man like Bernie Madoff.
He's Bernie Madoff.
You don't know the Lehman Brothers guy that went down for one of the only people that's gone down for corruption in recent times.
Yeah, I don't know him.
The Lehman Brothers bank went down.
Very lame off.
Yeah, I didn't know about it. I heard this man died and he got X amount of years in jail. I was like,
Yeah, he died in prison.
Yeah, I was saying to my missus, man, if somebody raped somebody, they get less time than this one got for.
Don't
for
fuck with money, man.
Pyramid
Don't
scheme.
mess with money.
Don't mess with money, boy.
People, this is money. Is what
They care about it more than people. Yes.
That's how they got all the money.
Bernard Lawrence Madoff was an American financier
Do you know how much years he got?
and convicted fraudster. Pardon?
Do you know how many years did he get
150.
He got 100
for food? For food,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, 150 years.
Killers and rapists. Was there like, brother?
Yeah.
I'll see you on the outside, mate.
Everything's
And
money. Yeah.
Don't fuck.
Yeah, because when you, it's not just money, innit? It's the stock exchange. You know, when you mess around with that.
generational money.
It's like this Ghana boy, innit, that they've set up. You know, when you mess around with those kind of things, then they're
It's
sending
not
you
like
down.
you took £50 out of the wallet,
He
mate.
came out quick though.
It's generational money.
He's out already. He's back in Ghana.
they
And they deported him, innit?
Yeah.
Them. All right, just a quick one, just before we go. The policeman that was on trial for killing George Floyd. They've finished with
Derek
the actual,
Chauvin.
yeah, I heard you on the other pod. So I know you've been watching the actual stuff. My missus is fully on it. Like every day she's watching it. Like, how can you just be watching a trial? It's so
Listen,
boring.
it's serious, man. These people are, oh God, what they're trying to do.
I haven't seen my missus get so animated
Yes.
and agitated
Yes.
over anything. Like,
No, it's just
the faces she's pulled. It's like I know I don't
These
upset my
people are
wife now
fucking piss
because I've
takers.
never seen that face before. She was vexed.
I know she's vexed because I see her talking about it on social media, and she doesn't.
yeah, she doesn't even
She
go on
doesn't
social
go on social media, so I know she's touched by that one.
So they've finished the actual trial bit. Now they're doing the deliberation. Hopefully, early next week probably we're gonna.
Sentencing.
As this comes out,
He's gonna get 5 years.
They might have got the thing.
You think he's going to get 5
Do you
years?
think he's going to be found guilty?
I think they can't not find him.
I'm going to ask. They can.
Why not?
Because only one person needs. Because all you need to do is prove that
Reasonable doubt.
No, the prosecution has to prove that he did it. The defense, all they have to say is that maybe. That's all you have to do is a
Reasonable doubt.
maybe.
It's reasonable doubt.
It's just a maybe. And from when somebody says maybe, I don't know.
But it's manslaughter is going for it. It's not murder.
There's 3 different ones. Yeah, there's manslaughter. There's 2 different. There's second degree manslaughter. Second degree murder. It is murder. Second degree.
He's not going to get murder.
Well,
he is going to get manslaughter.
Yeah, the murder's not. I don't think he's up for murder.
I don't think there's a manslaughter. There's a second degree murder, and there's another 2. Do you, seen as you're following? Do you remember what they are?
No, I can't remember.
Murder free. Murder free.
I think it's second degree. Oh, maybe I'll find it. Anyways.
I saw second degree.
One is second
but the one
degree.
is basically if you kill somebody based on what you did, but you didn't intend to.
Involuntary. That's what I thought. Involuntary manslaughter.
No, but in this,
they call it something else.
Can you find out exactly what it is?
Yes, but I know
Isn't second degree murder manslaughter basically?
Even if it may be a name, but it's called second. That's what he's being charged with. Second degree
manslaughter.
Murder.
Murder.
Murder McCloud.
Murder. There's been a murder.
You know that there's a man called Murder.
There's a man them called Murder.
Yeah, in Scotland. Murder.
Murder
McCloud.
Has been in murder.
Imagine calling your child
in
Murder.
King.
What's the name of the policeman? Okay, Derek. Sure.
Imagine calling your child murder.
Murder.
Who wrote it? Murder.
Yeah, that's Bashment, man.
It's Bashment, you know.
Yeah.
Wow, so you try to say what Jamaicans are calling you murder?
Third degree murder,
not the name.
second degree manslaughter.
That's the one he'll get.
Making him the first police.
Well, second degree manslaughter.
Second degree manslaughter, third degree murder.
He won't get third degree murder. He'll get second degree manslaughter, and he'll go for about 5 years.
Should we write if that happens?
In Minnesota law, third degree murder is defined as causing another's death without intent to kill. But in Vincent, I don't know that word, a deprived mind without regard for human life.
In Vincent?
Second degree manslaughter also does not imply lethal intent, but that the perpetrator created an unreasonable risk of serious harm or death.
That's what he's going to get. Second degree murder. Same like the woman that shot the man in his house that sat down doing nothing. That's what he's going to get.
It's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible that we have so many examples to draw on with this.
Did you see that one about the woman that thought she had a taser in her hand?
Yeah.
And shot the youth with the yeah. Well, that was Deontay Wright, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he
was trying to run away.
That's a different one.
George Floyd's girlfriend was Deontay Wright's teacher.
Wow.
Because it's the same state in Minnesota.
Yeah.
She got quit the job that day and then got arrested the next 2 days or the next day after, and now she's been charged with, I don't know, manslaughter, better one of those, whatever.
Who's that?
The woman, the
police officer.
Because she's a big, she's meant to be like a
26 years in the game.
Yeah, quite top police. She trains other police. Apparently that day she was training.
Yeah, it was a training thing.
So what they say is that with the tasers, the taser I believe is meant to be on your right hand side, and your gun is meant to be on your left hand side, and the tasers face one way and the gun faces another.
Yeah,
there is no reason for her to mix up those two weapons. Apparently.
Yeah, because the gun's more prominent than the taser.
If you're going to be trained,
and also you're left or right handed as well.
Exactly. So she went for the gun. But this is what I'm saying. This is the thing. This is the like the man was running away from her.
Yeah. Well, he was running. He was getting back into the car. And from when you from the American skin, from when you start jumping back into because you've come out the car, they're trying to cuff you. You're trying to jump back in the car now. And in this one, more so than others, whether I understand why she went for a weapon, so she should not have gone for a gun. And I'm not gonna say that I knew she knew she went for the gun. I'm not saying that, but I can understand it because they make these police so scared. They're always talking about this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen.
I'm not disputing that she and she was not in her right. No, I'm not disputing that she's not in her right to try and apprehend him.
But that's the point. He's apprehended now. Man's going back into his car because she's trying to cuff him.
But tase him.
Did you hear the interview that the mum gave?
No,
because apparently when he was stopped, he was on the phone.
He called her.
Yeah, and it was explaining the situation because he was so scared. He was scared for his life. I think his girlfriend or there was a female in the car as well, and she was like shocked.
He had a warrant on his name, so that's why they started because they stopped. Yeah. They pulled him over for whatever.
He had a warrant. Here's a joke.
For air freshener.
No, but here's the joke.
From
that's what they said to pull him over. But he had a warrant outstanding.
Ticket outstanding.
But he didn't know he had the warrant because they sent it to the wrong address. So they went return to sender. So he doesn't know, and they've treating him like he does know, and he's trying to run. It's a mess, bruv.
And then you've got this other one that got shot.
The young boy.
Yeah, was
the
it
13-year-old?
Yeah, Hispanic 13-year-old kid Very, very sad.
Who put that? But he had a gun in it.
Asian?
He threw the gun away.
He threw the gun away. Then they
raised
shot
his
him.
hands and
Then they shot him.
But
Execution.
he was running away from the police at
That's
the time.
execution.
That's so sad. I really feel those ones.
I didn't post this in the group the other day. So they mentioned this one. There's somebody posted a Snapchat video of the police pulling him over, but it was armed police. And the person in the passenger's drive side was recording on Snapchat the police, and they're like, "Whoa!" Because it's a couple of young buds. You can hear it. They're young. Like, "Whoa!" They're trying to take out that man. What's going on? And then they posted it on Twitter, and somebody said, "Yeah, anything can happen, man. These people could just kill you." And somebody said, "No, it can't happen." It's like, "Well, it happened to my friend."
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw that one. Yeah.
Oh, you
And then
posted
the
it,
person, maybe also I did post
you
it.
did post it, yeah.
And then one of the other people was like, "Yeah, whatever. Where's the proof?" I would like to. Was being very facetious, because he said the police just came out and shot my friend in the head 5 times, and he did nothing. And it does sound a bit like mad in the UK.
Did you read it?
What the police report?
Yeah.
The article. Yeah. The policeman said. The reports said that the people we were going to apprehend had guns on them.
Yes.
So I shot him before he admitted that I did not see a weapon. But as far as I was concerned,
his movement was dodgy.
There were weapons. So I shot him in the head. He got shot in the head 3 times.
He shot 6 times, 2 shots missed, 4 shots hit him. And he said that his movement was odd. They said that he ducked down and his movement was odd. In saying that, obviously they killed him and they should not have killed him. They found 3 guns, I believe, on the car. 3 guns.
Jesus, this is another situation.
I remember that. They were going to actually. The thing that the
policeman got off.
The actual intel that they had was correct. They were going to go and rob someone. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it doesn't negate the fact that this person got shot, executed. Yeah, it doesn't negate that. But the intel they did have was correct. They did have 3 guns in the car.
And all right, the last one then in police report was this woman 15 years ago. She's a black police officer. A white police officer was apprehending somebody and was choking them.
Oh yeah, she just came out.
She stopped her fellow police officer from choking this person.
She got fired.
And got fired. Now 15 years later, and due to all this George Floyd stuff, because the judge said, due to what's happening now, basically she wasn't due her pension because she was fired from the job. So 15 years now, she's got a back pay because she won the case. So she would have been besmirched. She wouldn't have been able to get this and that job. And forget all of that. 15 years, she probably would still be working. I don't think she's like an old woman. God knows what she could have gone up the ladder or whatever she could have been. That's all.
Because she wasn't allowed to work in law enforcement.
Because she stopped her fellow officer from choking
white officer.
White officer.
You can't win, innit? You can't win.
Can you imagine? So people that are shooting is getting off, and people that are stopping you from. Can you imagine? That's what
it tells you what they're set up for, though, isn't it? It tells you what they're set up for.
There you go. So that's in upsetting news. So there you go. All right.
In the Gaza.
All right. So
in the Gaza.
I think we are all done there. Long episode, but we deserve it.
The poor in Great Chicago.
Let's do our church notes and our goodbyes. Let's start off with
in the Gaza.
DJ Webster.
Are you singing in the ghetto?
Yeah.
As in the Gaza?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Let me play this.
Every minute you're playing something. Every minute.
Is that the original or is that the remix?
No, it's not me, man.
Right here at the block with the homies. Say, what's up, boo?
Hey, what's happening?
Tap in with a bitch that
you're such an uncle. This is what I'm trying to say. This is years old.
Let me play this one thing that my son sent to me.
I told you that.
Wait, so why haven't you blocked her from...
I blocked her already on my phone, but I can't do that on your account, bro.
What?
She see everything you post.
Oh.
Remember the last time you was mentioning bitches? I didn't get in the fade, bro. She blacked my eye.
Oh, the homegirl abusive.
Yeah, bro. Abusive.
The homegirl domestic violence.
Yes, bro.
But fool, but your horse will be my horse and my horse will be your horse.
We don't have no horse if we both dead, bro. How the fuck we gonna play that role if we both dead?
Oh, she trying to 187 type shit?
Bro, double homicide. Yes.
Murder was the case?
Murder was the case.
The homegirl death row, but then just leave her, fool. She's probably weird, fool.
I've been trying to.
She's a weirdo, fool.
It's like I'm addicted to this shit. I don't know. I can't explain it to you, bro.
You're addicted to bitches punching you in the face?
I don't know, bro.
Why are you scared of her?
Bro, you be
look at your face. You look scared.
Domestic violence.
Double homicide. What did he say about that double homicide? Oh, double homicide.
That's what's so messed up.
Bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Bitch.
So this is old.
I had 2 abortions. 2 abortions? That's double homicide.
Oh, that's bad, man.
No, she didn't even say that.
She was like, "Ooh, double homicide."
It's like
I'm sorry.
It's like it just came out.
She said, "I'm sorry." She said, "Sorry, I'm sorry."
She said, "I'm sorry."
She said, "Sorry," straight away.
It's like I always make this joke. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
But it's a joke. I meant to say it, but it was almost like, did I actually say that out loud?
For her, it was genuinely. She said what she was thinking.
It came out
of her mouth, and then she was like, "Oh,
I'm sorry."
That's why I know Stav's such a strange person.
Me?
Why?
I actually said in the group, I don't want to. I'm gonna refrain from saying anything. Yeah,
about that thing.
I said that in a group chat, which is a personal to 5 people or 6 people or whatever people. You would then come to the podcast where everybody listens and ask me, "Well, what were you gonna say then?"
I can't remember what you said, which is why I asked.
That's your brother.
So they're that important. Anyways, back to where we were.
Which one is older at the Cain and Abel?
Kane's older. Damn it. So the original or the remix? Are you going to do the thing?
I'm doing my thing, innit? So this is the original.
I want to thank you, Heavenly
DJ
Father.
Webslinger.
Yaga.
Church notes. Good
Damn
vibes.
it. It's your boy
Thank
DJ
yous.
Webslinger.
Celebrations.
Up in the building. Instagram, Twitter, DJ Webslinger. 300. That's all I'm saying. We've come a long way. We've done a lot. We've spoken on everything more than once. We appreciate your ears. We appreciate your time. We'll see you on the next one around. My spider sense is tingling over Code Biased. Check that out. It's a documentary about codes and the internet and how it's biased towards black people and also against black people. And also the show Them. So yeah, check it out.
Is that on Amazon?
Yeah.
Them is on Amazon. And Cold Bias is on Netflix.
You know, I've got that. I haven't watched it yet.
What's that?
Cold Bias. I was meant to watch it. Bro. Is it that bad? Yeah. I know anyway. I work there, innit?
Yeah. So yeah, 300. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the next one.
This is Gaza.
Simple Simon.
At Simple Simon FB on Twitter. I don't have Instagrams. You know that go already. I was gonna plug them as well. African Americans, I love you.
British African Americans.
No, African Americans, I love you.
British African Americans.
And because I'm looking at this program and seeing that we've got 2 prominent actors
British
on this
Africans that went to America.
Yeah, I'm saying I understand where you're coming from. On the flip side of that, oh man, I forgot the title of the film, but I've seen a film with Isaiah Washington. You know who that is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. When I see their face, I will.
He done a film in Nigeria actually, along with Vivica A. Fox as well, but I can't remember the name of the film for the life of me.
Oh, I know the one you mean.
Yeah, I just recently saw it advertised the other day.
Yeah.
So my point here is, I love the intercontinental connection that's going on. I know African Americans were vexed that the English blacks were coming over there and taking their jobs, but I've seen African Americans go to Africa now and do acting jobs there. I love that. Want to see more of that.
City?
I think it was that. Yeah, I love that. I want to see more of that as much as possible. So let's keep that collaboration going. Let's get the unity going. Let's bring the diaspora into a one ship.
Ernie Hudson's done a good couple of Niger movies.
That's what I'm saying to you, man. It's happening. So we should talk about those things. Because on one side we talk about the Brits going to America, but we don't talk about the Americans going to Nigeria. So big up yourselves. And yeah, get opportunity. Watch that. 300. We reached 300 to blow hole.
It's a lot of candles.
It's a lot of candles, blood. But here's to many, many more. Thank you everybody who's listened, who's commented, who's been part of the support network, who's been behind the brand, been behind us guys and supported and everything. Thank you very, very much.
We're global, bitches.
I'm telling you. Shout out the man them in India still. Sorry about the thing that's happening with social media shutting down and all them things. If you still get the opportunity to hear this episode of the podcast,
was that not Pakistan?
And India as well. It's happening to India.
And India.
Yeah. If you're if you're still hearing this, shout out to you as well. I'm out, people. Remember, Gaza forever. Alliance are the foundation. Bang, 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 bang.
Big Wahala.
Big Wahala on Insta. Big Wahala on Twitter. Check out Snowfall season 4. I'll leave it at that. And happy birthday to my missus, because today will be, when the day is released, it will be the day after her birthday. So happy birthday to my missus.
Happy birthday, Jenny.
Happy birthday. I hope you enjoyed the day.
Happy birthday.
Blessings, wife.
Do you remember that from bowling? Happy birthday, Jenny. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. That's why they should just let uncles do anything there, man.
I'm gonna go play some golf this week, man. Maybe tomorrow. Mr. Wolf.
What's going on? What's going on? 3 things I'm gonna plug. One is a Works, WORX hydro shop, which I bought to clean cars. So my son is going to be cleaning cars, man. If any of you live in the South London area and you want your car cleaned, then holla at your boy. And we cleaned my car today, and it looks fantastic. And it's a really good piece of work. You can use it to clean windows. You can use it to clean your front porch, patios and cars, and it's a really good
pressure
piece
washer,
of work.
basically.
Yeah, it's a pressure washer, and it costs about 130 quid.
Would you be offering valet service as well?
From the window to the wall.
Man, all kinds of services, man. So if you want your car washed in South London, then let us know. Stavros put me on to this YouTube channel, which is extremely funny. There's a Nigerian animated YouTube channel called House of Ajebo, and the one that you posted was the one where the kid goes to another house.
Oh yeah,
and he wants to eat the food, and the mum's looking at the kid funny. I've seen that about 10 times.
The way he's
laughing.
I know you're going to kill me later, but let me enjoy the food.
It's when the dad wanted to come and eat as well. He's like, no. It's me that's going to suffer this sacrifice for this food.
I'm telling you, I've seen that so many times, and I've laughed every single time. And finally, sometimes when I get home late, I might just switch on the TV just for the sake of it, just for it to be in the background. And it just happened to drop on Paramount. And from 1 a.m, A-Team is on. And let me tell you something, watching the A-Team now is extremely funny. Believe you me, it's hilarious. Not so much because it's funny, but you're thinking, wow, the acting's mad. You know, you got
treat the black man in that.
You got
you gotta treat the black man in
that's
that.
I mean, exactly. You got BA there,
knocking him out, put him on the plane.
Exactly. You've got
Supremacy.
people with AK-47s
just rolling down the street.
You know what I'm saying? AK-47s and guns. And if you see the shooting scenes, no one's getting shot. You get me?
Nobody actually.
You'll see a grenade.
Killed.
No one gets killed. You see a grenade,
You'll
and you see the flipping explosions and people somersaulting in the air. It's so funny,
the stuntman that just
I'm telling you, just a springboard that comes out of nowhere, bro. It's so funny, but it's still good to watch.
Man, like face just changing his face, or Hannibal, whichever one of them just changes their face randomly.
Hannibal. Let me tell you something. It's still a good watch, despite all of that madness. I still find myself actually watching a full episode and enjoying.
Have you seen Baywatch again?
Nah.
In this time. My God, it's rubbish, man. Anyway,
people watch that for breast, did it?
Sunset Beach, bro.
I know I did.
No, Sunset Beach is a classic. Don't ever
Can
disrespect.
never disrespect
Turkey
Cold
based
Beach.
Turkey
Cold
based.
Day.
I think people that watch Sunset Beach either had no life. I
had no life.
I had no job.
I had no
they
job.
Had mental problems because
I don't know about that, but
listen, I watched it for 6 hours straight.
The weekend, the weekend special.
Because I would go to school. I would go to school during the week, so I could watch it.
I'm the best.
So you watch 6 hours straight on a Saturday.
Was that Channel 5 or something?
Yes,
Channel 5, yeah.
From about 1 to 6 or something. This channel Sunset Beach.
Shout out to Mr. Marvelous Marvin, because me and him would be on the Sunset Beach flex.
Listen, it had juju in it.
See what my girl's doing?
There's Falcon in it.
Yes.
There's Falcon in it.
No,
it wasn't.
It had juju in it.
No, Mike. No, that's the different Michael.
It had juju.
Yeah, it had juju and a turkey based on.
The skin problem.
Yeah,
that was
the juju.
Yeah. How you give birth in a cave?
And it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Ben and his evil twin brother.
Have you man's finished with you?
You can catch me on Instagram and aka Mr. Wolf, on Twitter aka_Mr. Wolf. What's happening, man?
I never understood this.
And yeah, thanks everybody who has come onto the show, every single guest, every single listener, everybody, we love ya. Spread the
Domestic
word.
violence, mate.
Yes, sir. Alright, I am Stavros Boss. You can catch me at Stavros Boss everywhere. Stavros says this week is the relief. What's the word? The
relief fund.
Not just funds, but the relief efforts for St. Vincent. I'm going to post a couple of links in the show notes. So you can click on that, or you can find your own way to help, whichever way you feel is reasonable. So let's look after our brothers and sisters over there. Wishing you the best. Yeah.
Listen to what White Yardie said.
Yeah. Don't worry about the messenger.
Then just darken his face on Instagram or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Put a filter on it.
Put your contrast down.
All right. So after that, let's do this. Collectively, you can catch us at ESN Podcast on Instagram and Twitter, at ESN Podcast with an S on Facebook if you're still there.
Plug.
Hashtag ESN Pod on all social medias.
Plug.
Thank you so much. You can email us at esnpodcast@gmail.com.
Plug.
Rate and review us on all your social media things and whatnot.
Plug
Yeah, leave us 5 stars, please.
Yes.
And
stop the leakage. Plug it.
Very importantly, thank you. In fact, I just realized this song that I'm playing is not because I want to say thank, but yeah, we're thanking you for being with us for the past 10 years, for the past 300 episodes.
Oh, that's why you played it.
No, it's not. It's not. The reason I played it is because
for the remix with.
No, there's a song. No, you'll see anyways. But that's not why. But it's just. It's just
serendipitous.
It's serendipitous that it actually works out that way.
Let's hopefully that in the next 300 episodes we manage to stay under 4 hours recorded.
How long is this one?
4.5
It's
hours.
almost 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, thank you. So this is my old school to new school.
You don't realize the time when you're in it.
Well, I knew.
Wala does.
All the time.
It's because you got that big face watch on.
ESN Radio.
Father, thank you for making me righteous and accepted through the blood of Jesus.
This is why, because of DMX. My favorite prayer number 5.
Of your affection. Your favor surrounds me as a shield.
And this was a sample.
That people come in contact with is my favorite shield. Thank you that I have favor with you and man today.
Listen to our prayer.
All day long, people go out of their way to bless and to help me. I have favor with everyone that I deal with today. Doors that were once closed are now open for me. I receive preferential treatment and I have special privileges.
Just so that people can actually hear what they're saying. Thank you very much. 300 episodes done. Love you, brothers. Here's to another 10 or 20 because I don't know how much more I could do with you people.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, for the 300th time, if you ain't saying nothing, say it well.
Slag for life.
Bitches!
God's always said forever.
Well, you're not doing a Busta Rhymes one?
No. This is the better one.
You don't know the
Busta Rhymes version?
Busta Rhymes, Q-Tip and Lil Wayne.
Yes, I knew, but I wanted to play the DMX.
I know you wanted to play him.
No. Simple no would have been fine.
After 300 episodes, when have you ever had a simple no from this man?
I didn't even know what you're talking about.
This is a perfect way to end this podcast.
Experience great victories. Supernatural turnarounds and miraculous breakthroughs in the
Turn those machines back off.
I receive recognition.
We're back, Mortimer. We're back.
Fuck him. To me, even by ungodly authorities. Policies, rules, regulations, and laws are changed and reversed on my behalf. I win battles and I don't even have to fight because God fights them for me. This is the day, the set time and designated moment for me to experience the free favors of God that profusely and lavishly abound on my behalf. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen and amen.
Only the hard and strong may call themselves Spartans. Only the hard. Only the strong.
Spartans! What is your profession?
We march for our lands, for our families, for our freedoms. We march.
This is the Eloquently Saying Nothing podcast. #ESN Pod.